Alright. There's some more online. What are we up to? We got to cultivating 107. We're popping through it. Oh, we're a bit laggy. Yeah, that'll be right. Oh, Dragonwake's been sieged. How's it going, Darrison? I think we go Dragonwake. Or do we go Dragonwake? Yeah, let's go Dragonwake. Let's go Dragonwake to start with. High Elves, Dragonwake. Good to hear. Did a bunch yesterday. We managed to do a second, I think it's actually our third Bastion Stair run. It went pretty smooth, I think. We have no new Bloodlord pieces. But we do need one more run to get us, for example, the full set with 3 out of 4. So one more run is going to get us the full set except the cloak. 2 more runs is then going to get us the cloak. You're back, no problem at all. You have a lot of work, holiday, and you're tired. Well, I hope you're enjoying your holiday, although as you say, if you've got a lot of work on. I think, although we're being sieged, oh my god, it's 400%. There's 0 to 9 players here. Good lord. We're probably just going to ignore the keep and just see if we can grab some boxes. I think that is going to be the plan. Run some boxes if we can. Get a bit of contribution for the zone. Order are slowly moving across. Man, Order are late today. I did want to do Land of the Dead yesterday. We have got 145 golden scarabs. And we need 160. I don't know if we could turn that into more. I don't think we could. I think we can turn that into like a soulstone. I don't know, like 1 golden and I don't know, 20. Oh, they're both golden. I was going to call them silver, but whatever. Like 20 of the currency and then 1 of the big currencies or something. Now then, yeah, I was just saying, I was going to do Land of the Dead last night because I was leaning towards grabbing both the cloak. Oh, hello, Warband, we will follow you. Yeah, I was tempted to grab the cloak and the accessory of the Land of the Dead stuff, but not to roam, not to do PvP, because I don't think it's very good for PvP. Is that really loud? Maybe just me. Wait, what am I waiting for? Is this you? You're a new player, aren't you? Newish, yeah. I mean, I've been playing since the end of January, but yeah, newish. I did hear that eventually they're going to put in weapons for Land of the Dead. And you're already now ranked 69. On this toon, absolutely. We've been playing for 7 days and 10 hours, which is not bad at all. 69 renown rank. We kind of want to do a big push today for 70, but we also want to be doing Bastion Stair. So priority is probably going to be BS. I did see a group looking earlier for BS. I guess that was 2. Oh yeah, this guy. 1 player looking for BS. So I'll keep my eyes peeled for a BS run because we need to do BS 2 more times, unfortunately. We need to do it. We've also got 2 BOs. You need to give your account to someone to farm, you don't have enough time. I hear the Chinese like doing a bit of grinding. But yeah, as I say, Land of the Dead, I wanted to grab the cloak and the accessory for Land of the Dead, but not for PvP. More for PvE. But then I was thinking, well, when do we do PvE? Ooh. Can we kill this doc? He's going to get involved, lovely. We'll oaf him. How are you out of range? We're moving at the exact same speed. Let's just knock him down immediately. We'll go straight into this deeps. We'll go crit. We'll slow him again. We need to maintain this debuff on him. Happy days. Alright, we got a kill. Never why would you do PvE. So the only reason why I think we would do PvE is for Mount Gumbat for gold. Yesterday, as I say, logged into the Land of the Dead, saw immediately that someone was looking for 1 DPS for Gumbad, and was like, yeah, I could do Gumbad. So we did a Gumbad run last night. We made a bit of gold. We also sold a helmet from tier 1, which I guess we've had in the auction house since we started the character, for 40 gold. So we're back up to a little bit of gold. But I find it quite difficult to get gold. Obviously, doing RvR, we're not gaining any gold. So I think if we run Mount Gumbad like once a day, again, I don't have the time to do that really, unless it's during the stream. And I don't really want to be doing Gumbad every day when we stream. But that is a good gold gain. So, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, at the moment, we only need a certain amount of gold before we stop needing gold, I guess. Obviously, when we switch over to the Bloodlord set, if we want to buy, you know, in plus 24 strength tallies, I looked yesterday, and there were 70 plus gold each. I don't have that kind of money. Yeah, I struggle with gold, because all we do is RvR. We still need crests as well. We're on 8,200 and... I always right-click it wrong. 8,257. So we still need about 2,000 crests. And then, I guess, whenever we get bags, we can take gold out of the bags. I guess we could also make 60 gold a week from grabbing the bags of gold. Don't know. But doing a Mount Gumbad run nets us about 50 plus gold, depending on drops. Which isn't bad. Oh, that's a very good point. What are my professions? We're running cultivating at the moment. That's the only thing we've got. We haven't picked the secondary. We will probably pick alchemy though, or whatever it's called, and then start making pots. So I guess once we do that, this is our gold income, isn't it? This is our source of gold. Yeah. That would actually make a lot of sense, which then means we don't have to spend these crests, not crests, the scarabs. And I'm aware that these are account bound as well, so if we ever decide to make a new toon, the Land of the Dead stuff is actually very good, then I guess we just ping them over to that class, and then that class gets the Land of the Dead stuff. Oh, do we have 2? Yeah, we got 2 years. Wish professions as soon as you can. Yeah, this is what we're now doing, although it's stopped. Amazing, alright. If you make a new toon, take Butcher, it makes gold easily. Yeah, but Butcher means we have to do PvE, doesn't it? Because we can't butcher people. Well, we should be able to, but yeah. And all the classes we've played, we basically go straight to RvR and just do RvR, that's it. We don't do anything else. But if Butcher makes quite a lot of gold, maybe we could do that. And just smash out butchering. You can just grind wild beast for half an hour and have 50 gold. Really? Ooh, and is that selling it to the auction house, or is that selling it to a vendor? If you know. I hope you're going to say vendor. Because then it's... Oh my god, really? What kind of level beasts? Or does it not matter? I mean, I've never done butchering in this game at all. Beasts west of Prague. Can I get the box? Oh, move, I want the box. You son of a... West of Prague. Like in this area? This public quest area? One of these? Griffin's Last Stand, for example. More west. Beasts of War? Oh, Beasts of War makes sense, doesn't it? Because that's going to be beasts, right? If not, what if you mean actually West Prague? Interesting. I mean, it'll be a high-level character, won't it? Or high-ish, not that far. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I mean, obviously, when and if we were to do that, yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. We'll just go there and we'll find them. To just get an AoE class. AoE stuff down, butcher everything, profit. I mean, if it is, as you say, I mean, I don't know if you're, yeah, if it's about 50 gold or 100 gold an hour, if we're like really min-maxing, and that's selling it to a vendor, that's kind of bonkers. So we would never need to do Mount Gumbad ever again. I mean, obviously, when you take into consideration the drops in Mount Gumbad, if you get really lucky and get the epic accessory, I guess that's what some of them sell for like 2,000 gold or something, don't they? But it's doing the run of Gumbad over and over and over again. Ugh, no one wants to do that, right? Inner door is 88%. With own ruined DPS gear. Oh, that is kind of bonkers. I will give that some serious thought. I do have a Shadow Warrior. Low level, mind you, but I do have a Shadow Warrior. Maybe we turn our Shadow Warrior into like a little grinding class. I don't think it'll take us too long to do. Or... Oh, wait, no, because butchering is... We can't have cultivating and butchering, can we? It's talisman making or apothecary. Apothecary! And then it's also cultivating or butchering. Maybe we picked the wrong maybe we picked the wrong one. Interesting. I mean, eventually, obviously, with alchemy, I'm going to call it alchemy forever because of WoW. With alchemy, I guess we can start making our own health parts. We can start doing that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure as well, I was told, I could be completely misguided and wrong, that you can get like epic seeds from dungeons like Mount Gumbad that are bind on pickup, and you can't fail them. And they make linnies, apparently. Or possibly a crafting material that you can then make linnies. Don't know. Never tried it. Never done it. We do have a handful of... We've lost a BO. Let's go grab a BO. We do have a handful of blue seeds, but I've not bothered doing any of them. And plus they're 200, so we can't do them yet. But on the Zealot, we also got a bunch of level 200 seeds. Or sorry, blue 200 seeds from Gumbad. But then obviously with this, you're waiting for people to buy the potions. Not to mention if you make, I don't know, a massive batch of potions and someone undercuts you on the auction house, you're not really making money, are you? But then also, as I mentioned, once we have all the talisman that we need, the only thing we're spending gold on at that point in time is going to be health pots. I think. Because we won't need to buy anything ever again. So... I think he was sword and board. Kinda glad we didn't get into combat with him, that would have taken forever. Were you a witch elf? Get here, witch elf. Alright, bye. Well, we're gonna get jumped by that same witch elf over there. No wrong. Ooh, am I? What else are we spending gold on? Other than potions, consumables, basically. Or are we gonna need more gold? I don't think we need to potion. I don't even think we need to use linnies at the moment. Because yeah, my understanding is once we've got tallies in all of our gear, and we have gear, which again isn't gold, we're buying it with war crests, the only thing we're going to ever use and need gold for is consumables. But also at that point in time, because we don't need crests anymore, whenever we get a bag, we just get the gold for the bag, and then we're making like I mean, there's no real point doing it, because you get like 2 to 3 gold a bag, don't you, or something. But that would also give us gold. We'd also be doing quests quite a lot, like repelling the invasion. I mean, it gives us 50 silver, it doesn't give us much gold. We also have every war camp, I don't know, like 5 quests, which are basically go to this other war camp and speak to a dude, which gives us gold. So there's definitely going to be ways that we make gold. Just, yeah. I'd kind of like to be sat on a chunk. Do you have 2 BOs? We do. We'll wait for a box. And then not to mention, I think next month, July, it's, I've been told, I don't actually know, but it's the ring event, where we can craft, like the bronze, iron, and all those sort of juicy rings, which if we don't actually use ourselves or need ourselves, they sell for a chunk of gold on the auction house. Again, I don't really know how those rings work. I've not ever done that event, never seen it. Oh, we can't fight 2 people. Well, we probably can. Same witch elf that jumped back before. That's a low level dark, we shouldn't have got involved. It's fine, whatever. We're not hitting a massive amount of damage. Our strength is still pretty low. We've actually dropped strength. We've got 499 strength now. We were on like 500 and something. But that's because we were using Earth Shatter. So yeah, we've lost like 24 strength. But we're now using the Bloodlord main hand. Two-hander, whatever. Yeah. We picked this up yesterday. So we're testing it today. Ideally, I did want a plus 24 and a plus 23 strength tally in it. But we couldn't afford a plus 24 because, again, we've got no gold. We have alts. Not really, no. We've obviously, as you've seen in the past, we've got the Zealot. We've got this Ironbreaker. We have a Marauder that is like rank 32-ish. And we have a Shadow Warrior that is, I want to say like 20. 18 to 22-ish. Above level 5. Yeah, Shadow Warrior, yeah. Oh my god, what am I doing? Get out of the way, rocks. So to say, technically I could turn that Shadow Warrior into a PvE Butcher. You can be self-sufficient already. Tell me the ways. Teach me the ways. Oh, we also picked these up yesterday as well, which I need to Google. And find out where we can turn these in. Apparently this gives us free talisman or something. On one out, take Butcher. Another out, you take Scavenging and Talisman Making. On your IB, you do Cultivating and a Park. Oh, I see what you're saying. And then across the 2 outs. I'll wait, I won't finish your sentence. I'll wait for you to finish that, actually. I was going to say, Butcher basically makes gold. And then Scavenging and and it also pings over mats to APOC, the IB, and then the dude who's got Scavenging and Talisman means I can craft my own tallies. Yeah. Is it hard to craft your own, like, max level tallies? Because I've not really crafted anything max level. Like at 200 cultivating, 200 a park, 200 tallies. I would have thought it would be quite expensive to make max level tallies. Butchers need to make potions, linens. It's not. Ooh. Oh, we misclicked 3 times there. Amazing. Well, in that case, I mean, Christ, do we make some else? I guess we could make some else. It would make sense as well if we had a tank, a DPS, and a healer on order. Kind of also makes sense if we had... Oh, they only need to be level 5. Oh, really? Oh, I guess they need to be level 25 to hit 200 in the crafting. And then it's a case of getting the mats, pinging it over to them or whatever, yeah. Or this character to make potions. Because yeah, my thought process when it comes to crafting would be that in order to get like the required materials to make, I'm just going to call them like the best potions, the best talisman, the best everything, you'd need a high level character to grind like level 40 mobs basically. But I guess the thought process is flawed because if we had a level 200 tally making character, we could cheaply buy the mats, turn them into talisman, and then sell the talisman and make more profit, right? We wouldn't actually have to go around butchering, we wouldn't have to go around scavenging technically. We'd just be able to buy the mats cheaper and then turn them into tallies. Sell them, make profit, use them, make profit. 66% on the inner door. Oh, Destro have a 60% against all odds debuff. Or buff, whatever you want to call it. The fact that time has just kicked in, I think it's just kicked in, suggests we're winning that defense. Which probably now means we're going to fix the door and then siege back. You don't need much gold once you're self-sufficient. Yeah, that makes sense, because as I say, you can just buy the mats, can't you? Buy the mats, make the things, sell them for more. Oh my god, why are we stuck in the floor? Jesus Christ! I could also just go full dwarf. You don't buy mats, you make mats. Oh yeah, but like, so for butchering, like if we have a level 5 alt with butchering, how's that work? Or am I misunderstanding? We'd need to play that class, right, and butcher. Not just have a level 5 alt just AFK in town. Yeah, for butcher, you need to play the class, and then obviously for scavenging, we'd need to play the alt. Yeah, okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. It's a shame you just can't do everything in this game. I get why, because otherwise the economy would go down the toilet, wouldn't it? But it is a shame that you can't just pick everything. Oh, scavenging, you don't need to play the class. Ooh. And I guess technically for cultivating, yeah, we just need to level an owl. Huh. So I guess we want, interesting. I'll read all that out. So basically for butchering, you need to play the class. For scavenging, for cultivating, for a pock, you don't need to play the class. Only butcher. Yeah, that's basically what I was just about to say. Change your main's gathering profession to butcher, and then you just have 3 alts, level 5, stood in town, doing nothing. Interesting. And then you just, yeah, ping over mats across. Got it. Oh wait, sorry. Scavenging we would need to play the class, would we not? It's just talisman making we wouldn't. Scavenging and butchering would need to play the classes, right? So I'm just trying to think in my brain, like, do I want to like bang out of cultivating? We don't? Huh. How would we get scavenging mats though? Because and apologies if I'm like repeating myself and saying stupid stuff. It's just I've not played the those professions at all, so I don't really get how they work. I understand scavenging is you kill a human, you loot the corpse. Basically, it's butchering for humans, isn't it? Pasha's going to make a tutorial on how to become self-sufficient with professions soon, as people keep asking. You loot item on your IB, send them to your scavenging alt. Oh, no, it's not. Oh. Oh. Scavenging is... You scavenge items. Oh. Interesting. So that's basically WoW's disenchant mechanic. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I've completely misunderstood. Now I understand. Oh, well that changes everything. Oh, thank you for the follow, Chief. That changes kind of everything, that does. Oh no, we're stuck in the rock. We're good. Oh, 98%. We are absolutely going to be sieging. When your IB, I'd remove cultivate and take butchering. Yeah, I'm already leaning towards that way very heavily. Hey, Garth, how's it going? Long time no see. Oh, 7,500 renown for doing nothing. I will take it. Yeah, that changes everything. Ooh. Is that possible for me to do? I'm just sort of thinking out loud here. The only time we really dabble in this game is when we stream it. So it would mean, I mean, I'm sure that I can, take 5 minutes. Oh, we've got a ram. I'm sure we could take, a little bit of time here and there to slowly level cultivating on an alt. I mean, all in all, I'm just going to spitball and throw out a complete random number. But let's say it takes 24 hours to go from 0 to hero and get max cultivating. Again, I don't think it probably takes more than that, but let's just say 24 hours. I'm sure I could probably do this in the background when I'm doing other things. Editing stuff, working through stuff on the PC, and just every 30 seconds or a minute, come on this, click some buttons, alt tab. Cultivating, to be honest, you need to ask a fellow gamer to give you seed, is much faster. Yeah. I mean, at the moment we're gaining no levels because we've got the level 100, but I'm basically just still doing 75s because I felt like when we level a park, we're still going to kind of roam, I think, but when we level a park, we're going to need more of the 75 ones to ding 100 in Apothecary. Or I'm just going to call it Alchemy because that sounds more, it makes more sense in my brain. So at the moment we're not gaining any cultivating levels. So I mean, this would be going a lot quicker if we'd done these three. We'll change over to this one as well. Most will give the free lots of different seeds. Yeah, I mean on the Zealot we had a abundance of seeds, but obviously that's Destro. And we can't trade to order, can we? Which kind of sucks. And I'm pretty sure Malmar as well. Malmar threw a handful of seeds. An absolute ridiculous amount of seeds at me. And someone else did as well, I think. I think there was 2 or 3 actually. 2 or 3 people. We'll start doing hundreds. Just don't sell those things that aren't seeds. Don't remember the name. You mean the dye things? Or the resin? We've kept everything. We've banged everything in the bank. Again, I have got 200 alchemy and cultivating on the Zealot. So I get the leveling process from 1 to 200. But I don't know, like, I don't know how to craft good potions and all that sort of juiciness. Again, thank you. This isn't me being like, I know this. I've done it one way, but probably not an optimized way. But yeah, all the resin stuff, that's like to stabilize the potions, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. You're gonna need a lot of them in the future. But luckily, obviously, as we smash through these, like lower level seeds, we do gain a bunch of this stuff. So we're, yeah. Okay, you've opened my mind to be self-sufficient. Hello, Bubs. The chatty lion. Yeah, we need high level resins. That's right, yeah. I mean, obviously, once we're on the 200 seeds, every time we break them down, they give us the level 200 resin. I don't know if you can get green or blue or anything like that. Again, I'm pretty new to the whole thing with that, with the cultivating. I guess we kind of still just run boxes, maybe? We can get involved in a siege, actually, you know. We've not done any sieging on this toon for a while. I guess we just run down and round. We should have just gone from the keep. I forgot the map randomly. High level resins, doesn't take long either. Need to kill a few mobs for talisman. But it's not a time sink at all. Less than time sink than farming the gold. Yeah. Boxes or stand around a keep. I guess we just run boxes still. I am leaning more towards Butcher though on this toon now. Next tier, 125. What are we calling now? 110? 110, okay. And when you say you need to kill a few mobs for talisman, is that on a specific toon? As in the guy with scavenging, the guy with talisman making, or is that it doesn't matter what class? Doesn't matter. Okay, okay, so that's perfect as well. All right. Oh, you don't remember? No, that's fine. That's fine. Most butchering match you will get while leveling up, and you can sell to vendor if not all. Yeah, okay, if not all. And then not to mention, I guess. Oh wait, no, that doesn't make sense. I was about to say not to mention you can also just pull like talisman stuff from bags you win for keeps, but I'm pretty sure they're bind on pickup, so I don't think you can do that. Because I'm certain I did that on an alt when I was leveling up a Marauder, I think. I grabbed a few low-level public quests and grabbed the soil, because I was like, I don't even know what this does. I'm going to grab it and then ping it over to the zealot. And then I realised I'd wasted like 4 bags from public quests, because you can't, it's blind on pickup. God damn it. Oh, we can just go through the keep. Jesus Christ. When making potions, linears, tallies, you can crit and make a better version of the thing. Ooh. Oh yeah, we've seen that for potions. Where randomly we can make, I don't know, it's the exact same potion, but it's either got more duration or more stats on it kind of thing. How does that, do you know how that works for talisman making? Like, for example, if the max tally is 24, I guess, is that the crit? Or is that's just the max one you've made because you've used, I don't know, like a purple vial or whatever it is, do you know what I mean? Like a high level purple vial, high level purple seed. The 24 is the crit. Oh. Okay. Tallies as well, I'm pretty sure we can just do chapter 22, right? And we get loads of free talisman at max level. I think. Never done chapter 22, don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm sure someone mentioned that's how you can get random plus 24 tallies. Oh, and while we run back, let me quickly killboard this thing. Killboard. Apologies for the frame rate, I'm not actually in game, I'm alt tabbing. Items, what's this thing called? Ugaz. Hoof. Spell that correct, lovely. That's a quest item, what do we do with it? Oh, it doesn't tell me, alright, never mind. Thanks, Killboard, just letting me know that the item exists. Doesn't actually tell me what to do with it. And I'm pretty sure we can't right click it. So I don't know what that does. It dropped from a dude in Bastion Stair yesterday. I think Holder at the time mentioned, a few people mentioned you can turn that in for Talisman. Don't know. Maybe today if they're about I can ask. Stop selling items. Yeah, no, I absolutely will now, yeah. Level scavenging, you will need low level items and gradually high level items. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, any sort of stuff we get now, we'll hold off to selling it all. I mean, to be fair, I can go to a vendor and buy back the last, I don't know, 10 things I've sold or so. I've just realised we've gone the wrong way, but that's fine. We'll go over here and grab a box from here. If I can at least get a couple of items back, yeah. And for the time being, I may as well keep leveling this up so I've got more mats to level either alchemy or ping over some more seeds to the toon that's going to be doing out cultivating. Yeah. You only gold to unlock bags on crafting alts and bank. Oh yeah, I mean once we go down that path, yeah, we'll be rolling through quite a lot of gold, I think. But we'll also be making a lot of gold, so we'll be turning over a lot. And then if and when we need to unlock more bag slots, more bank slots, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, realistically, that'll probably be quite some way away. Just as I say, because the only time we really get to smash this is when I'm streaming it. Leveling Butcher when your Warrior Priest made almost 200 gold, and you weren't doing it right. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of gold. Yeah, okay. A lot of food for thought, though. In terms of actually making myself self-sufficient. And first was Salvation. Yeah, I wonder. I mean, the only reason why I picked Cultivating on this toon is so I can just do it while I'm doing RvR. But yeah, from what you've said today, that makes a hell of a lot of sense. Oh, because you were Salvation, it took a long time to kill beasts as the healer. Butchering is a lot faster than you think. Yeah. I mean, so I guess, just to clarify everything, I would go Butcher and Alchemy or Apoc on this toon, because that way my main toon is the one I'm playing, obviously, all the time, which means I can take 20 minutes out, kill some beasts, get some gold. I would then have one out with, for example, scavenging and talisman making, and then I'd have one other toon with cultivating. And that basically, yeah, okay, that's every crafting, that's everything. Okay, okay. Again, I'll go back and watch this VOD and just so I, just so I remember it all. I mean, it's not hard to remember at this point, but yeah. You kill the right mouse for 15 minutes once it's leveled. Soon there'll be Tosh's tutorial will explain a lot better anyway. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. I need to keep my eye out for that. I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I watched that on the stream as well, to be fair. But he does put out some cracking content, doesn't he, Tosh? Yeah. Or watches Friday VOD. Ooh. You think it was Friday? Hells yeah, I may just do that. Especially if he's basically, like, discussed it all in the VOD. Gives me a bit of a sneak peek into the guide, doesn't it? We'll still crack through level 100 seeds for the time being. We can go up to 125. We have one of them. One of them? I think one of them. UI's a bit small. Can't read. Oh, it shows you what mobs to kill as well. Oh, yeah, okay. So he's probably going to turn that VOD into the guide, right? Oh, knowing Toff, he'll make a brand new video for it. Yeah. Ooh. Let's go over here. Let's see what we can do over here. Yeah, because I know with butchering, the guides for butchering that people can find now, they're not that up to date. There's a hell of a lot of resources online in terms of butchering, but as I say, yeah, not many of them are completely up to date. This is probably going to be 19 witch elves, so we'll see how we get on. I kind of want to switch my weapon. Once your main has best in slot gear, and your alt has maxed scavenging, you will have leftover war crests. You will buy, for example, conqueror gear on your main, give to scavenging alt, and it will break down the gear, and you get to choose what stat to keep for the talisman. Oh my god, you're joking. And what? Hang on, so if I were to do that, and I break down conqueror gear, and I get a strength talisman, say, for example, seen the witch elf, this would probably be a death. We'll try our best. Got another player. What's the talisman level? What kind of plus is on it? Is it 24? If you know, that is. If you don't know, it's no problem. Just thought I'd ask. Because that's kind of bonkers. 24 is crit. Ooh! So as you're breaking down the gear, you send over 10 boots or something, and let's say it's a 1 in 10 chance, you get 1 crit and 10, I don't know, plus like 23s or 21s or something, which I guess if you don't need the 21s, you just sell them on the auction house. Jobs are good and you've made gold. 2 heals and 3 DPS for Gumbad. We would do that in a heartbeat, but we are currently locked out of Gumbad for another 2 hours and 37 minutes. 21 you think? Oh wow, okay. I mean, that's still insane that you don't even need to run around and do anything. You just send gear across and get decent tallies. We only have 1 BO. I guess it's because we're on the Lord? No, we're on the inner door. Oh, I meant the 21s, sorry. I meant the 21s. If you don't crit and you get 21s, you're still getting decent tallies at the end of the day. They're going to sell for a good chunk of gold if you don't need them. Obviously, if you crit, happy days, you've made the best tallies. But again, if that's how that works, but yeah. Yeah, okay, so I don't know why, but I didn't realise you could scavenge gear in this game. I thought you could only scavenge humans. And then obviously Butcher was basically, you know, butchering / scavenging beasts. That's what I thought it was. How's it going for you? Feel free to die. Are you about roaming, my friend? Shocked I've not bumped into you, unless you've just got in, just got on. Well, they're saying that I'm not really roaming. We're just running boxes, as we always do now. Pumping that renown a little bit, getting that influence for the zone, whilst everybody else does the hard work, does the heavy lifting. We're also learning about how to be self-sufficient with crafting through Darrison. He's dropping knowledge bombs today. Oh, hello. We want to make that not crit me as much. We're going straight into a knockdown here. Oh, they parried it. That's annoying. We should have also used... we got it. I was about to say we should have also used heavy blow, but we did get it before they jumped back, knocked us back. I have no idea. Don't know what that witch elf was doing. I thought we were going to be dead to that witch elf. I don't think that guy played it very well. Working. If I roam, you'll already... Oh, you'd already know you're somewhere near. Man, so many people are working as they play this. Darrison's got some work going on as well. The bank holiday today, that would make sense. That would make sense. Is it a bank holiday today? Oh, yeah. Okay. In France it is, yeah, okay. I was about to say, I did check my my calendar. Is it a bank holiday today? Well, maybe for you it is, yeah. Have questions about profs, let me know. I think Darrison's just explained everything to me. I should be running Butcher on my main tune on this guy. Pock as well, it doesn't really matter. It's fine. We could do it on anyone. And then we should have two alts. One with Scav and Tally. And one with Corvain. IB might not be good for Butcher, but it's the only tune I'm playing high level. Yeah, I don't have time to level alts and stuff. I mean, obviously, for butchering, we'd want to play, you know what I mean, like an AoE class that can just DPS everything down really quick. But specifically, mainly because it's the whole playing this as a main. Oh, are we dead here? Yeah, we're going to be dead. Can we bypass all this? We'll die pretty quick. We are using Bloodlord weapon. Alright, we'll just take the death here, I think. Yeah, that's fine. I can't kill 3 people. But yeah, if we had 3 different alts, then yeah, I'd butcher on an AoE class. But that's not the case. Oh, we're on the Lord. We are on the Lord. I mean, for now, we'll continue with cultivating today on this tune, I think. And I'll give this some serious thought process. Respec all the crafts. Maybe get an alt or 2. What is this? 3 witch elves? Oh my god. Oh, well that's great. We're going to get ganked. Love a good witch elf fight. He's already been slain. That AM's getting stuck in. Oh, there's dual AMs. There's a few AMs. Wow, he died quick. We will hit the first one. Amazing. Oh, there's a couple more Destro coming in. That's the guys that just murdered me at the other place. Cultivation is best for tune you playing the most and don't have AoE. Your Bork have cultivating. But surely once you've hit 200 cultivating, you don't really need it anymore, right? Like, you don't really need to be using it. Oh, we knew that was coming. Oh, thank God we didn't fall off. We should really oath somebody and give them some buffs, but I mean, again, yeah, if we had alts we played on a regular basis, it kind of makes sense. Profs are overrated. Just by event dies. You kill a marauder. Just buy event dies and sell them for a fortune after the event. Lasts you for forever for real. Ooh, yeah, because that's something I'm not dabbled with either. And you spam insta heal pots plus multiplier materials and craft them. Yeah, it's definitely given me some thought process in terms of what I want to be doing. Oh wow, that was a waste of time chasing that dude. As Darrison's mentioned, I think Toff on Friday has discussed all this in detail, and he's going to be putting out a little guide to be self-sufficient with professions. Oh, didn't mean to click off. What have I moved? Alright, that's fine. We got some BOs back, lovely. We sold a bunch of dice from the Easter event for like 200 gold each. They cost like 1.5 gold to buy them during the event. Oh, is that the ones that you would have been buying from the vendor and not the ones that were dropping out of eggs, right? I mean, thinking about that, Garth, my Marauder has an absolute abundance of those dies that were coming out of eggs. I mean, they're probably crap dies that don't sell for much. But that's probably something I want to be looking at some point. Maybe we log into that later and put everything on the auction house. He's already an Ironbreaker. We don't really need to oath him, but we will. Did he just disable me and disable me again? I don't have two disabled. Well, actually, I do have two disables. We're going to M1 into... Oh, we can taunt him, because he's using the same ability I'm about to use. Alright. Good lord, spam. Available scenario has been reset. Or updated, sorry. Oh, that's because it's no longer the scenario weekend, I guess. You get many murderous rage dies and get a couple of 1,000 gold. Die from the Kane event. Ooh. I think we're missing out in some of this gameplay stuff, man. 125, what are we? 121, okay. Yeah, I figured during the event, the dies aren't going to sell for anything. So I didn't do anything with those dies, I've just banked them all. But I've not been on... Oh, wait, is it the Marauder? Oh, I bet it is the Marauder we did that with, didn't we? So it doesn't even matter. I mean, I guess it makes gold for the Zealot for when we go back on the Zealot at some point. I don't think we gained... I mean, even on this class, we have a bank that's basically full of dies. So maybe I should spend 10 minutes later, maybe longer than 10 minutes, and just basically go through that whole bank and just sell every single die. Firstly, you level your cultivation to and APOF to 200. And you craft pots or just sell materials. Interesting, yeah. Dyes is the real moneymaker. Scales sell better, or scales is better. And you never get the appeal of dyes in any games. People always spend a fortune on them. I mean, it depends, like, what the cosmetics are for the game, isn't it? If you're playing a character for like thousands and thousands of hours, it makes sense that you want to, you know, look your part, look the best you can. So I do understand why people want to, you know, transmog farm, dye farm, do all that juiciness. Hard to solo roam now, with the Lord team being 10%. They're all probably going to go to Spire here. So I kind of feel like we sit here for a second, for a minute. Have some coffee, actually. What? How did we get this when we didn't capture a keep? I mean, technically we did capture a keep, but we didn't do anything. Now that we've captured that keep, everyone's going to be running around. I'm pretty sure this is probably us dead if we drop down here, but we're going to drop down here. How goes your roam? Tonight was the worst roaming night of all time. Oh, it was super dead and no one was roaming. Do you roam on Order or Destro, Goth? Or tonight's roam, at least. Order, yeah. Yeah, okay. We only kind of started to solo roam like 2 days ago, or 2 streams ago, maybe 3 streams ago. The first stream I kind of felt went really well. I mean, we didn't get into a lot of combat. We died a few times. We got a good couple of solo kills, which was kind of fun, because I'm not used to getting any solo kills after playing Sword and Board for this entire Toon's career. And I think yesterday's solo roam was, oh my god, it wasn't fun. We just got slaughtered by every single person we ran into. Either 1v2s where they had a healer, or it was just a sov-geared witch elf that just demolished me. Solo roaming is a real fun, but some days it's almost impossible to find any. Some days it's really popping. Yeah, I completely agree. We don't need that box, do we? Or do we? Yeah, we can still hand in the box. I think. Well, I don't think we have time to get back to the keep, but we'll try. And what are we on? 60% through our renown level, so be mindful of that. That's why you roam the Order war camp pretty often. Always some some victory opponent to find. Like the day before yesterday, you made 700 crests solo roaming Chaos Wastes. Damn. That's probably better than doing Warband garbage, isn't it? Well, it's a lot better, actually, I think. Who distracts you? You want to set up Horizon... Oh, sorry, horizontal scaling with NOSQL. I mean, that's the common theme, isn't it? People would rather be in-game doing stuff, of course, than working. Working on a day off as well, on a bank holiday. Oh, the absolute beast. Yeah, we can still hand boxes in. 722 renown. Ooh. It's kind of tasty. Sunday was good for you. Grind a lot of crests. Solar can give you insane crest if you find a lot of fights. You very often get 3 crest drops per kill. Ooh. Yeah, we don't ever pay attention to that. That's probably something I should be paying attention to more. Keep incoming. Is that their keep? Keep full of Destro. So I guess that means that they're now going to try and take that back. Which does mean I'm going to be running more boxes. As kind of maybe boring as that is. Just because we're not in the best of gear. So the way I kind of feel like solo roaming at the moment for myself is we basically solo roam and do boxes. And then if we see anybody, we try and get involved. Unless it's obviously, you know, a warband running into another small group of players or something. Really happy you didn't become a software engineer. Oh man, yeah, I mean, pays well though. And it is kind of the way of the future, right? Anything tech related. People are so blind in this game pretty often, they literally don't see big, big orc. Even on a bigger griffin. They don't see him until it's too late. Oh, you're a systems engineer. Just as vast. Oh, but at least you like it. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Much rather be doing a job you like than a job that you absolutely hate. Which is, unfortunately, I would say, a large number of the population. Which absolutely, in my opinion, causes, you know what I mean, like mental health issues. Waking up, sick of going to your job, having to do something you absolutely hate to make someone else more money, sat in a little booth, maybe not in a booth, but some jobs I guess do that. Getting home, being tired because you're so drained from just trying to act happy. Did we just lock the zone down? What? What's Covenant and Flame? Oh. Wait, what? Why did we just randomly gain 6,000 renown for capturing the fort again? Or is that because Destro were defending it and now we've just taken it back? So we've gained more renown boost because technically we've recaptured the keep. We also gained 4,000 renown for capturing the same keep. Like after we took the keep. How does that work? Can I make this have renown in it? Oh, it has renown in it. Alright, never mind. This is very strange. No idea. Alright. So when you get 5 to 7 per kill. Yeah, I'm used to getting like 1 war crest every 10 kills in a warband. Again, it's warband, it's not, yeah. The house is clear. I guess we've just... Okay, I think I understand what happened there. We took the keep. We would have probably gained a chunk of renown for killing the lord in the keep. A small amount of renown, but a chunk. And then we've left the keep. Destro have gone in the keep. It's then basically put a timer on it. A 20-minute capture timer. And then because Destro are in the keep, and then we have now killed all Destro in the keep, it's reset that timer. And because it's reset the timer, we gained renown. I think that's what's happened there. You also get big fat renown drops, you absolutely do. Especially when you're in a zone where you've got like a 200% against all odds. The renown gain is nutty. That's probably also where Warcraft gain's nutty at that point as well, isn't it? There was a scandal in France. The #1 internet service provider was the company that had the highest suicide rate in the country. I mean, that does not surprise me. Working for an ISP is one of the most stressful, mental health damaging jobs I think people can do. One of. I'm not saying it is the top one. There is an SW name Golastans or something like that. We're now ranked 90 plus, and he never leaves war camp alone. But when he did, and I can catch him, there's always a lot of renown crests. It's like a pinata. You see so many Destros the same. Refuse to leave war camp unless they're in a group. Like, I won't read the name out, but that's fine. So you already made your favourite targets. Oh man, yeah. If people aren't leaving the war camp, that is absolutely target on their back, isn't it? And that's in terms of the scandal in France. That's because a large chunk of them had to do phone tech support or phone customer support. Yeah, I mean, take this with a pinch of salt, but people are the worst. And if people have a problem with their ISP, for example, in a day like, or in a time of the world where we are now, where everyone needs to be connected to the internet, everyone needs to be glued to their phones, everyone needs to be scrolling, you lose the internet for 5 seconds and the entitlement just kicks in. You ring your ISP, raging and blazing. I mean, just be humane about it, right? Ring them, be nice, they'll fix your issue. It's crazy that people treat other human beings that way. Like less of a human being just because you work on a phone. Nuts. We do have 2 BOs. There we go. The player that I didn't read the name out, we'll call him D. Loses every 1v1 to you, even though he's way better gear. I'll 1v1 him, win 10 times, and he will kill me 1 time in 6-man group and jump on my body and teabag you. Yeah, that's just people like that have issues, which makes me laugh. Not because I'm laughing at somebody else's misfortune, but the fact that somebody feels the need to, like, as you say, like teabag your character because they've actually killed you for a change. I find that hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Can we start doing 125s? Maybe. We probably shouldn't. We are still going to need to do a bunch more of the 100s, I think. Yeah, because we've only got 29, so we're never going to advance a POC very well doing that. So we'll bang all them in as well. 90% of players' logic, doesn't matter how many friends they need to kill you, they dead and they win. Oh, I guess that's, yeah, it's the whole, yeah. In a 1v1 can't beat you. In a 10v1, or a 1v10, I guess, depends how you look at it. When they kill you, it's that, look at me, I'm so much better than you are. They just forget that there's 9 other people helping. It just goes to, yeah, makes me laugh, man. It really does. Someone feels the need to do that sort of stuff, or feels like superior because a group of players have jumped you. That's, I'd hate to speak to that person in real life. They've clearly got issues. Clearly have issues. We can't fight all that, or can we? No, we can't fight 3 people. I'd love to save that fella. But he did. Oh, and there's Destro up here as well. Is that one of us? It is one of us. I'll just say small group at PE so they know. I'm guessing that these have just killed the small group at PE, but maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think we need to get involved in PE there. Oh, I've got a box. I didn't even realise. I was about to say, I guess I sit here with this NG, but I've just realised I've got a box on me, so I'll go hand this box in again. Is that hacker? It is hacker. We fight somebody yesterday. You get 1 crest for a renown rank 70 IB. Shortly after you kill a level 30 DPS. Not sorry for it at all, and you get 3 crests. Oh, DPS AM. Yeah, okay, I read that wrong. Silly mechanic. Yeah, that is kind of stupid, to be fair. It should really just scale, shouldn't it? I don't know. Like, for example, 1 to 3 crests if they are, I don't know, under renown rank 50. From renown rank 50 to 79, you get 3 to 5 crests. And if they're above, say, 80 renown, you get 5+ crests or something like that. Ooh, how much renown do we get there? We can't hand that in, I don't think. Can we? No, I didn't think we could. We gain 15k renown. We gain 29 war crests. And we got a gold bag because we handed in about 7 million boxes. Probably Troll Country would be next, I would imagine. So, actually, what we'll do here is we'll stand pretty right here, and we will quickly grab 5 minutes, grab a quick coffee, and we'll be right back. Cheers, everyone. And we bye. Hit the wrong hotkey there, lol. Okay. What have I missed? Where are we going? I think it should be Troll Country. Oh, these numbers are a bit hit or miss. I guess we go Caledor. Yeah, let's go Caledor. Let's go Caledor. We'll look for a BS run as well. Yeah, okay. You don't want to play at the moment. When you have more time, you would go ASW. As you chose, install a lobby, we're now rank 62 or so. Been playing your Wii. Been playing your Witch Elf recently. It matters the name of her. Oh, I wonder if I've jumped into you. Or thought you at some point. Oh, this looks all over the place. You don't have to interfere 1v1. One time you didn't help. Witch Elf and Chamois to kill an IB. Start swearing in PM. Jesus Christ. Caledor. Yeah, I just want to run like a handful of boxes in Caledor and then bang out a Caledor, to be fair. We might be able to get a couple of decent 1v1s. I'm sure it was a Witch Elf. No, it's a Doc. But mainly, we kind of want to be doing BS, so I may even start spamming looking for group in a minute. Can we kill a Doc? We might be able to kill a Doc. Oh, there's loads of people here, that's fine. Yeah, I kind of just want to run a couple of boxes, get some contribution for Caledor, and then leave Caledor immediately. But whilst there's loads of players here, I mean, yeah, it's not really solo roaming, but it's alright. Have you been fighting? I mean, to be fair, we may just run one box and then leave Caledor. That might be the play. Because I'm going to guess that Caledor's going to get sieged, so we may even go Troll Country. We've lost BOs, that's fine. What a waste of time this was. Maybe we go Troll Country and 2-star Troll Country. There's a little bit of fighting going on. Although, I think I'd rather go Black Crag, because... Oh, it's this dude. This dude's insane. Oh, he's actually going to fight me. Okay, well that's cool. We're probably going to be dead before we can even get to him. But not back, we're going to flee away. Do we pot here? Nah, I think we just... yeah, we'll pot. We may as well not take the death though and give him free crests. That guy hits so much damage. We ran into him in High Pass the other day. And he killed whoever he was fighting, and then he murdered me as well. His damage is bananas. I'm aware that he's a very good player, but good lord. That is some crazy deeps that he just put out on me. Could be a kill list and that pings you when the person is nearby. What, so you can run away? You got 2k deaths title already, 8k to go. Damn. I mean, that's just, you get that in time, don't you, I guess? Magus single target damage is insane. I've never, other than that one player, who I've already forgot his name now, Papik. Other than that one Magus, most Maguses we run into kind of seem a bit lackluster. Where do you want to go? Yeah, let's go Troll Country for a little bit. We'll see if we're able to 2-star Troll Country. We probably won't be able to do a lot here if there's 2 warbands running around. One for us, one for them. But we'll see. We also have a quest to turn in. Apparently. Alright. Yeah, we'll head to this one. We'll see what happens. Again, I don't think we'll be doing very well here, but whilst we're here, we'll see what we can do. We'll try. His name in Russia is Daddy. Oh, in the horny manner. Oh, I see. Papik, yeah. That's a good name. I like it. But yeah, we're kind of scared of that guy. He deals insane burst. How much do he heal for? And I've not actually played a Magus, so I don't even know how they play. I don't know what their abilities are. I have no idea. Oh, we're already here. Okay. I mean, again, he's not doing like a lot of damage in theory, but it's because it's hitting us like multiple times, isn't it? I mean, 700 crits, 300 damage, 1,500 crit. Good lord. Okay, well that's heals for a lot. 800 hit. Oh no, it's a crit. That's a crit. Yeah, it's such a bursty amount of damage in such a short period of time that's kind of scary. Yeah. Maybe that won't be the case when we're in better gear, but at the moment, we are currently in Sentinel. Yeah, full Sentinel. And we are using the Bloodlord weapon. We did also buy the Subjugator two-hander, but we don't have 100 gold to turn it into the Fortress two-hander. Because I do want to play around with the Fortress weapon as well. Because of the debuff on it. So we've got Earthshatter. We'll have the Fortress weapon, and then we've got the Bloodlord as well. Play around with them 3 two-handers and see which one we like the most. Let's see if we can do BS. You also need 1,600 crests. Yeah, so that's the other thing. At the moment, we're not too fussed about buying it because we're only on 8,300 crests, and obviously we're going to be spanking, what, like 10k crests to buy Subjugator and Warlord pieces. So for the time being, I think the Bloodlord weapon will do us fine. If we do feel ourselves being, well, not very tanky at all, we'll switch back over to Earthshatter and bang some better tallies in it. Yeah. Again, if it wasn't for the gold, we'd already have a +24 and a +23 strength tally in both this weapon and the Earthshatter. And it doesn't look like anyone wants to do BS at the moment, which is fair enough. I don't really want to do it. I'm being honest. It's just that we need to do it. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually worth spending the 1,600 crests on that weapon straight away. Not when we've got the Bloodlord weapon. And not to mention when we get the full Bloodlord set, which should be in 2 BS runs. for the cloak specifically. We do need to then splash out a bit and get strength tallies in all the Bloodlord pieces. And then when I've got the full Bloodlord set as well, it really depends on how I want to build the gear. Because using 7-piece Bloodlord makes sense, because then we get reactionary. And that basically means we don't need to use Earth Shatter, because we'll have the tankiness of Earth Shatter in the 7-piece bonus of Bloodlord. But when we get the Warlord stuff, we may do something silly, where we go 3-piece Warlord and, yeah, mix and match. We'll see. We'll see. Stronghold's far right, isn't it? Yeah, Stronghold's far right. Nice, thanks, pet. We call this Squiggy. Oh, we're dead to this guy. We're hurting ourselves because we're moving. We are hurting ourselves because we're moving. I think we still move, however. Oh, they've got a pounce, didn't realise. We can't fight that guy. This guy we've fought a few times demolishes me. I don't like fighting that character. His gear's too good. Parry buff from secondary doesn't stack with Earth Shatter. Oh, someone has mentioned that to me, yeah. Oh, we got another Witch Elf. Brilliant. Alright, we could have potted there, but it is what it is, that's fine. If the parry buff doesn't stack... Huh. Maybe we don't need 7-piece Bloodlord then. Interesting. I wonder... I guess we're always going to use this for the time being because we get the 6% parry, which is huge. Pull it back to Stronghold. Yeah, I guess for the time being, obviously, whilst we're using Sentinel gear, it makes sense that we use the Sentinel accessory for the 6% parry. My brain at the moment, I'm trying to work out here. I mean, obviously we'll test it, because yeah, it may not work, it may be different, it may actually work, sorry. We always need to test things. But here, I kind of feel like then, technically we could use 6-piece Bloodlord, and then grab the Land of the Dead cloak. I can't remember the stats on the Land of the Dead cloak. Bloodlord might be equivalent, if not better. But I wonder, we could go Land of the Dead, and then I was sort of thinking with the accessories, we could possibly switch out one of these and use the set for Land of the Dead. I mean, I don't have 160 tokens. We got 145, which is why I wanted to do Land of the Dead yesterday. But we ran Gumbad instead for some gold, because we're down to like 12 gold or something. 6-piece Bloodlord, 2-piece Scent is the way to go. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Again, because I don't have all the gear, it's annoying because I can't look at it all. Can't look at all the gear. What do we get for 2-piece sand? 58 strength. Makes sense we use 2-piece sand. I mean, Christ, could we not do something like 6-piece Bloodlord? Wait, no, we can't. I was thinking that, could we not do something like 6-piece Bloodlord, 2-piece Sand, and 2-piece Land of the Dead? But we don't have enough pieces of gear for that. Yeah. Would have to use the belt. Would have to use the cloak. Don't ring and boots, because boots give parry. Yeah, that would make sense. Toughness is a garbage stat. We don't need toughness. That's a waste of 27 toughness. Wounds and weapon skills, nice. I was kind of leaning more towards the gloves because of the melee power on it, if I'm being honest. But we don't want to be a glass cannon. Helmet's not too bad as well for the reduction to be critically hit. Where are we? We're in Troll Country. Or Ostland. We only have one BO though. We didn't mean to dismount. Boots and ring does make sense though. Oh, is that the same guy? Oh my god, it is. Hate fighting this dude. There's nothing we can do against this character. It's so annoying. Oh, and there's another one. Can we clap? Alright, cool. Good fight. Boots make sense because we've replaced the boots with Warlord at 71, I think? %% supply. I don't know why everyone's banged out of Troll Country for order. This makes so much more sense that we'd stay here to get 2-star. Crazy. But yeah, once we get the full Bloodlord set, that's when we'll really work out what kind of gear we want to be using. I guess at the end of the day, I do want parry and I do want like defensive stats because we are going to be banging strength tallies across the board as opposed to wounds. So we will probably lose a bit of health. Well, we'll lose a chunk of health to be fair. Because I'm not expecting the Bloodlord set to have a lot of wounds on it, although it might do. We'll see. We will see. Alright, let's move across. We'll head towards the keep, I think. And see what we can do there. What are we now? 132. Okay. Yeah, I think the reason why I was leaning towards gloves for Bloodlord is, as I say, melee power. Not Bloodlord, Sentinel. 21 melee power. And then obviously the cloak and accessory from Land of the Dead has melee power on both pieces and, what, 54 melee power on the set bonus for the 2-piece. You have 8,500 or something on your book, and that's enough for you. Yeah, okay. I guess around the 8 to 9k mark should be fine. Should be fine. I mean, again, we'll play around with it, and if we feel like we don't have enough wounds, we'll always use different gear. Not the best example because you prefer damage instead of defense. I'm exactly the same. Exactly the same. One thing I do want to kind of strive for is max strength. Obviously with buffs. And maybe potion. That we never use. And maybe Linny as well. Yeah, Linny, potion, and buffs. And then if that can hit us at the, what is it, 1050 for the soft cap for strength, at that point it makes sense that we also use Land of the Dead stuff for more melee power as opposed to strength. Because I'm pretty sure that doesn't have a soft cap. Or it does have a soft cap, but it doesn't, yeah, you hit 1,000, if you hit the soft cap of strength, I think melee power doesn't, you know what I mean, get reduced. Oh, actually, I'll let him grab them boxes. He's low level. He probably needs the influence. Crit some Shadow Warrior, 1.8k, triple time in a row. Delete from existence. That's crazy damage. 1.8k. We've lost the second BO. So I feel like this zone is at a loss now, 57% supply. I don't think we can, like the 0 to 9 players have a chance at holding 2 BOs when they've 10 to 24 people. So this is probably a loss. We're probably going to lose that supply. We just need somebody to start at War Camp grabbing this and somebody to start here at the keep grabbing that. And then we wouldn't have any issues. But again, population wise, we don't have the numbers. Caledor is obviously going to be 2-starred and we're going to siege Caledor. So at this point, I'm leaning towards Black Crag. I think we're going to go Black Crag. 57 seconds, that's fine. Not to mention this zone does have a few witch elves running around, which is so annoying fighting someone like that in soft gear. We already struggle with witch elves, and then when they've got even more gear than we do, it's just, I don't think we have a chance. And I also don't really know how to fight them. When they open with the, if I move I take damage, because then I kind of feel like I have to stand still. And if I stand still, I'm dead, so I don't really know how to fight that. Gilgan build of shield is great against witch elves. I don't know what that build is. And how's it going, Leroy? And when we were running Sword and Board, we felt like we had no DPS. Mostly Warlord, Oath Shield, and Regen. Check Ferrano build. I mean, I don't know where these builds are coming from. Where do we check? Ferrano runs the Gilgan build. Why does he have a little, an extra little thing on his go-kart? Why does he get an extra little propeller? No idea, never seen that before. We've lost all supply. Works for me. This is where we get ganked again by 17 witch elves. Alright. This will take a while before we actually get anything done here, but this is what the plan is. Do you not have a capture the keep quest? I guess not, unless we already have it. Yeah, okay. Ooh, Destra of this. Let's see how many Destra there is. This may be a death. We will see. That's why you say. Oh, I see. Because the player's called Verano or Gilgan. I see what you're saying. Yeah, one hand and shield. We didn't feel like we could put out any DPS. We felt tanky, obviously. Oh, this is going to be a witch elf. Brilliant. Oh, bless him. Or him. This is where we die. We can't let the person run away because they will come back and gank me. But we also can't catch up to that player. Alright, fair enough. We should have been aware that was going to happen. Yeah, you quit a while back, but you invent into build. You go full or weapon skill. And actually do great DPS if your attack, that is. Oh yeah, you won't be able to post links in chat, unfortunately. You can always whisper me that in Twitch. Yeah. Then I can bring it up and we can have a look on stream. Unfortunately, I need to get a mod so I can temporarily allow links at some point. It's on the list. It's on the list. You actually did some work. Oh, hells yeah. The quicker you get the work done, right? The quicker you can jump into Warhammer. Get it done! Get it done! We'll immediately lose this to the Witch Elf, I'm expecting. But that's fine. Let's grab Madcap. Yeah. I don't like this map, Black Crag. I think it's terrible. I mean, this is the better place for the keep, I guess. Because if this was our keep, we would not be running boxes to the keep at all. But here, I kind of don't mind. Both directions are kind of close to the keep, although this is so close to war camp, it makes sense we just do that. Yeah, we'll run around. We'll see if we can get some 1v1s. Again, I've not seen any groups for BS. We don't want more Gilgan memers. I mean, I can understand it probably does do very well against Witch Elves if it's all about Oathstone and shielding and all that sort of stuff. But you probably don't have a lot of DPS to put people down, right? So it's very much a like reactionary build as opposed to an action build. Lack of words. Feel free to die. Time to go back to work. No problem at all, dude. You take care. I'm sure I'll see you in game. Well, once you've done your work, obviously. It's one of the best solo specs in the game, but you need people to engage you. Yeah. Be very frustrating for enemies. Did you message me that, by the way, Leroy? As I say, feel free to whisper me it, and I'll bring it up on stream and have a look. I'll try to do that. Oh, okay. Let me ping you a whisper first, and it'll come up on the Twitch overlay, I guess. Just send you a quick whisper. It doesn't always come through straight away, so it may not have. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, the build itself. You're linking me the dude's gear, so I can actually see what kind of gear he's wearing. What we've got 2 seconds. We've only got 1 BO. That's the Witch Elf. Oh, that's annoying. Let's do one of these real quick. So, I mean, the AP pocket iron doesn't matter. I guess you switch that out for anything. Both the fortress weapons is interesting. With weapon skill in both. We've got both the flesh renders. That's going to be 10k crests. And also Warlord Warchain. Alright. Only 2-piece Sov gear, which is the helm and shoulders. I guess you need any piece, so you just grab anything. Obviously HP regen and sob shoulders. So I'm just going to keep alt tabbing. Warlord cloak. Warlord body. Okay. I've read that bit. It's one of the best solo specs in the game. Very frustrating for enemies. I'm not sure to, oh, that's the whispering. Fortress DPS weapon, not tank weapon. We need to grab another BO. Head and shoulders, not knees and toes. Absolutely. Those are the best pieces per set for the intended purpose. Max strength, regen, and weapon skill. Yeah, that's kind of interesting setup. Do you know what the actual talent build of that would be? You'd go up to Oathstone, obviously. You'd be running Shield Mastery, obviously. You'd obviously be going parry as well. I think these two abilities, tactic-wise, are both subjective. I think it very much depends on the situation. I don't think you always need those two tactics. We should look for a YouTube guy that got the build from Gilgan. We have a quick look at that real fast. Bear with me. Apologies for the alt tabbing and all that goodness. We'll grab that real fast. I hope this doesn't make any noise. Oh, we just got the click of the good old ad for the Switch. I'm just going to basically copy paste this build. We can have a quick look on stream. We'll grab them. And after ad after ad. There we go. Let's skip that. Let's do that. When do we get to see the build in play? Oh, he's got 6-man warband and solo. 2-hand sword and board. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Where's he running this? That's the solo build he's running. I mean, I don't know why more points in this tree, I guess for the shield. So your shield will be higher value. Obviously punishing Narc makes sense for the heal debuff. Oh, we've got 2 BOs. Alright, let's go here. Is that right? That is right. Okay. For warband play, he doesn't take Oathstone. He only goes up to the tactic. He doesn't grab these. And he grabs these instead. Alright, yeah, and then he puts his final point here. Although I've got an extra point for some reason. What have I missed? Oh, I've missed that. So this will be the build he runs in warbands. We've lost 2 BOs. Let's go back over here. This will give us... Oh, okay. AP gain for the warband, which makes sense. It'll give us some AoE that reduces movement speed to everyone, again, to help people catch up and kill them. You've got the root removal, which is also HP regen, shield mastery, parry, and when you do knock people down, all their cooldowns are increased. So again, this build makes sense. I mean, they both have made sense so far, but yeah, this makes sense. Because you're obviously on the back line and you're just being a pest. Slowing all the healers down, making them not heal as much. Oh wait, that's punishing knock. Does he not pick that? He doesn't pick that. Well, I guess you're knocking people down. Not knocking them down, sorry. You're slowing people. You're immovable, so you can't get slowed. Yeah, okay, you're just being a pain in warbands. Okay, and then 6-man? Where's the actual tactic? There we go. I don't know who just whispered me. Oh. So rude. Instant no. I've messaged them back! Oh, it's this fella again. We need to put as many dots on this fella as possible. Oh, so rude. Oh, is that you, What are we doing? Is that you, Darrison? Oh, we didn't morale one in time. We morale wand. It worked. Oh, this is your warrior priest, isn't it? Saved. I mean, if I didn't have that morale one, that guy would have ran away and got out of there. And he almost killed me as well, to be fair. For 6-man play, we're going up to Great Axe Mastery. Oh, he's running 2-hand for this. Cave in and crit. And he's gone all the way up for these two. With the final 2 points up here. Box. And then we want to get rid of these seeds real fast. We're not 150 yet, are we? No, we're not. So this build is interesting. For 6-man, again, sorry, I'll read chat and catch up to everything that's been said for this. You're obviously giving people AP, which is a pretty good tactic. You've got the slow, so your 6-man party can rush in or rush out. You've got the Great Axe Mastery, which makes sense. Wait, does he not pick? Oh, I guess he doesn't have enough talent points to grab this. He's got Cave in to knock people down. He's got crit. This is a bit weird to me. Great Axe Mastery makes sense. That's like a guaranteed you kind of need that if you're running 2-hander. The Cave in, you also kind of need that because it replaces the shield knockdown. Yeah, Shield of Reprisal. So you kind of need the Cave in. Crit chance as well. It's kind of needed, I think. 10% crit chance is kind of big. And it's strength by 114, which again, kind of big. I've not played around with Earthshatter though. Oh, we've got a box. We need to get moving. And you're back to work. I'm leaving you there, bro. Darrison, you're sat on that BO. If you get killed, apologies. I gotta go hand a box in. But yeah, Earthshatter seems interesting. Especially when it deals 646 damage at 100 grudges. That seems like a lot of damage. What does this do? 880 damage. So you've got a slow, you've got a knockdown. I would have thought, I understand in a 6-man you need to be giving people AP. It means obviously the whole team can DPS and stuff like that. But I would have thought it'd be better to drop that and grab this. Because the damage of this ability, Grudgeborn Fury, is absolutely absurd. But I guess in a 6-man, and which I haven't really played at all, you're a team, aren't you? You're not just trying to DPS people and stuff. Interesting. Let me now catch up on chat, sorry. Clap is amazing. AoE slow when you switch to the heal debuff if you encounter a solo heal, for example. Yeah, having that tactic does make sense because then, yes, you can actually just switch your tactic on the fly. So rude, we see that. 6-man IB is supporting Menace. Slows, buffs, punts while doing okay damage. Yeah, exactly. Earthshatter is amazing in any build. Damage isn't so great. Sorry, damage isn't so important, but great AoE slow, one of the best skills in the game. No, because the damage you gain is ineligible compared to the damage the heals your team gets from AP pump. Very good point as well. Does that slow Earthshatter? Does that put immunity on people, or is it just like a snare, like my Binding Grudge? I'm guessing it doesn't put immunity on people because it's just a slow, isn't it? Just a snare. Can we get that? No, we can't get that. Oh, wait, yes we can, right? We'd drop 1 point there. We'd get rid of all that. We'd get rid of Avalanche, then we'd pump up to Earthshine. Oh, and we still have a point left over as well, so technically we could also grab the shield. I mean, I'm more thinking in my brain for solo roaming, which I guess we don't really need Earthshatter for solo roam, but you never know when you get into a group combat. You never know. 20-second cooldown, it's a chunk of damage. We'll see if we... Oh, it's already been taken back. No immunity pop. Oh, hello. Even works if you're not in melee range from target. Most tanks have slow only in melee range. What's the radius of it? 25 feet. 25 feet, so small, but that's still good. That's still good, don't get me wrong. Even on that Witch Elf there, for example, if we didn't have on morale 1, I guess technically we could have tried for this, the Grip of Stone. Technically? Well, yeah. If not, we could have Earth Shattered, which would have basically been morale 1. Kind of, if you get what I'm saying. You also use it solo to slow from range. It's just that good. Yeah, and this is the other thing I was discussing earlier. In terms of if, like a Shaman, if a Zealot, even a Squiggy, if they're running away from me, I feel like I'm lost, which is why we're now using Rock Clutch. So we can at least grab them from range, kind of, or snare them from range. So as soon as they start to kite, ugh, I don't know what to do. Do we flee and chase them? Do we just stand still and die? What do we do? I mean, technically, because I'm an Ironbreaker, I probably should be fleeing into them immediately. And then just pop in this. Obviously, if we had the 40 grudges as we fleed. So we don't almost die. I'm pretty sure we did die to like a 24 Zealot the other day. Just because he kited me, I fleed, and then I forgot we had that ability. So I was just completely AP starved. I mean, I think we would have put him down. Then a few more players showed up and then we died. And you're back. Sound as a pound. Slowly leveling the keep up. Oh, I'm guessing the Witch Elf's near you again. Darison. I'm probably going to come to you, to Madcap. Get a work call. Ah, you're all good. Can I go through that door?
What do you call it?
Why can't we go through that door? Now we can. What just happened? What just happened to that door? I am not sure, but yeah, we're going to come to you. We're going to head to Madcap. There's definitely a Witch Elf at Madcap. Do we go round? We drop down. Boop. Okay. Unfortunately, we have gained no gear, however. Yeah, the Witch Elf didn't even kill you, even though you were just AFK. It must be that low level one. Which I feel a bit sucky for, because I'd rather get into combat with people my level. Just not, you know... Just not people in full Solve gear. I don't need to be fighting Witch Owls in Solve gear, it's ridiculous. Chosen it. Ooh, I won't be saying that in Twitch chat. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you can just solo that Chosen. And this sucks because, yeah, we probably would be doing a gun bad run today. If we weren't locked out. Oh, has he ran away? Oh no, you're in combat. The Warden? I mean, I'm grabbing his box first. Oh, we got a Witch Elf with us as well. There, sorry, a Witch Hunter. He does no damage to you. You do no damage to him. It's one of these where it's like, I'm just going to let him live, it's fine, he's run off, it doesn't really matter. But I bet in a minute he's going to come back with a big army and smash us all. I thought the Witch Hunter was going to jump as well. One BO. How are we only on 35 supply? Caledor is about to 2-star. Troll Country's not too bad, 69%. Oh, everyone's gone Troll Country. Oh, he's still here, he's still around. Maybe not actually, maybe that was said before. Can't remember. I wonder if the play here is which sieging Troll Country. Or going to be sieging Troll Country. Alright. We're gonna head out. I guess RR. And then up to Squiggy. Because this will get taken by that Chosen. Oh, Magus. Is this the... oh. Magus in the dark. We're going to go for the Magus, I think. Is that the play? It may not be the play. We're going to go straight into a knockdown. We're already dead. Almost. Oh, we didn't knock him already. We're straight into an M1. But not back. We did. We almost got the Magus. We probably should have focused the Doc first. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Did he also kill the Witch Hunter? Are these two boys insanely geared? Maybe these two guys are insanely geared. Oh no, you don't have to apologise. It's all good, man. I know you're like half AFK. You can have Conqueror gear. Oh mate, no, don't you worry at all. We are closer to Squiggy here, so this kind of works. Kind of. Kind of works. It hurts so much. Yep, that damage is kind of crazy. It doesn't help as well that I'm in using Bloodlord main hand. Although I don't think it does too much to me, to be fair. I think in toughness we've lost 8 DPS mitigation. But it's much lower than that because the way toughness is calculated. Again, I've not tested it, but my understanding. So that's actually fine losing the toughness. It doesn't actually matter that much. And then armor, We are on 82.7%. So we do have above the threshold for armor. Obviously, if we get debuffed, then that is a panic. But we do have this ability that we probably never use, to be fair. So I think stat-wise, the armor mitigation that we've lost by using Bloodlore doesn't actually apply. Because we're above the 75% physical damage reduction cap. And then toughness, as I say, we go from 67.4 to 75. So we've lost 7.5 or 7.6 damage mitigation. Which again, I'm pretty sure only applies to the... Oh, I've just lost all the BOs. God damn it. God damn it. But yeah, that only applies to the like additive damage of your skill, not the base damage of your skill. So it's nowhere near that significant to lose that much toughness, I don't think. Again, I've not tested, just the way I've understood it being explained to me. Not sure. Kind of feel like we go back to Madcap, and I say we as in, yeah, you all good. I know you're AFK at Squiggy. We still see nobody doing BS, which is kind of annoying. I'm going to start spamming for a BS run. We really want to be doing BS today. And time is getting on. Oh, well, this sucks. We're dead. We're not really being able to do much here. We're disabled and we're dead. We barely even hit him. I think we used 2 abilities. Good fight. Good fight. So this is unfortunate. In this zone, it basically now means that we have to play dodge the 2-man party. Which kind of sucks. They're going to come Squiggy. We're going to have to go Squiggy. Oh, there they are. You're still AFK as well. I guess we try and defend, but I don't think it's going to work very well. Just because we know that you're ASK, Darrison. I guess you can be a bullet sponge while I deal no DPS to the dock. Oh, you're going to be dead before I even get to you, look. Yeah, you're already dead. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a ridiculous fight. We can't do anything against them too. We barely even hurt the dock again. We haven't had a box in a while as well, so this 41% supply is about to be lost, I'm guessing. Are we just 2-starred? We have just 2-starred Troll Country. I would not be surprised if we're going to siege Troll Country. We may go over to Troll Country now, actually. Yeah, I think that's the play. It does mean that Black Crag supply is lost, but I don't think we've got time to grab 2 BOs and deliver a box. When there is, as I say, 2-man party and 1's a healer. We can't kill a healer solo anyway. And with it being a solo, a healer and a DPS, it's ridiculous. Can't do anything against that. Not in our current gear. Really dislike the fact that gear plays such a significant role. Like an absurdly significant role. And then I guess here, we're just going to bounce around and do boxes. And get that contribution game. Not really too fussed about going to the keep and sitting on the keep while we do PvD. But I can absolutely run around, grab boxes, and grab BOs. It would make sense that we actually go all the way to the west. And grab this BO and just do that. Assuming that someone else is going to be holding another BO. Yeah, I think that's the play. It looks like that's got probably some Destra over there as well. Squiggy? Oh, it's a shaman. Brilliant. We can't fight a shaman. Well, we can, but we'll die. Alright, I'll just have some coffee as we head to this BO. There is 9 players at this BO. So we kind of want to go keep for a moment. That's 150 cultivating. Very nice, very nice. Lost the black Crag, yeah. So by the time we'd have picked up 1 BO, yeah, we wouldn't have been able to do that. Guess there's still going to be 9 people at this BO, probably. Let's find out. We do have a Bright Wizard looking for a very fast BS run. Unfortunately, every BS run I've done has not been fast. So as much as I'd like to get involved there, I don't think I can. Of course there's 2 people. Of course one's a healer. We're already dead. Jesus Christ, the DPS. That's absurd. Again, Sov gear. Probably Sov gear. We can't really see him from both here. Or maybe 1 tier off Sov gear. Alright. I guess all of Order are in the crypt. Or pinging around, like, crypt area, maybe? Their war camp crypt. Why are we seeing this? Are we that close? Order seems to come up to Cali. It does indeed. I guess we 2-starred and banged out. I guess. Yeah, that looks like it's what's happened. I mean, again, we'll run a couple of boxes here, if we can, that is. Grab a few BOs, get a little bit of contribution for the map. Whilst it's not absurd numbers on both sides. I think when it starts to get absurd numbers on both sides, we can't solo roam. 125, we're now 150, aren't we? Let's start popping this off. We're dead because we weren't paying attention. Maybe not. I'd love to defend that person and save him, but not gonna happen. Zealots do so much damage now, man. Why wasn't that the case when I played a Zealot? I wish my Zealot did damage. Zealot versus 2 Archmages. Oh, it's the Marauder and Zealot from before. We get stuck in here. Oh, we'd have that on cooldown. Alright. That was kind of a misplay, but it worked, I guess. I just need some grudges. Give me some grudges. This guy laughing because of they beat at 4v2. Yeah, let's laugh at the guys who died when they were massively outnumbered. Well played, my friend. How's Culty going? It's not going too bad. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Saw that he was a low level. Didn't want to get involved. Oh. We're just going to immediately stun this guy, I think. We're going to get some buffs out if we can. He's going to knock us back any second. I'm waiting for it. That took him ages to kill that guy. There's a knockback. We're a little bit slow reapplying the slow itself. I kind of want to knock him back here, but I don't think we're going to be able to. We're going to hit the 900 damage and snare him if we can. Alright, we had help. We would not have killed that shaman without help. I hate healers in this game, good lord. Yeah, how's Coy going? I think we're at what, 153? We're getting there. We are going to replace this with Butchering at some point though, so I mean, although it's going up, it is going to get replaced. We're going to switch to Butcher on this toon, which I know isn't the best toon to do that on, but that's what we're going to be doing. And then we're going to get an alt level 5 with 200 cult. And then an alt level 5 with 200 scav, 200 tally. And then we're going to be self-sufficient. And never have to spend gold ever again. That's the plan anyway. Zeal and Rune DPS do great solo DPS at the moment. Yeah, it's just typical. All I used to complain about on the Zealot was how we dealt no DPS and it sucked playing a healing Zealot. Or a Zealot, to be fair, in low gear. Because as soon as we got jumped by anybody, the Shaman's coming back for revenge because he's died, lol. Can't believe I got killed, let me go back and be a pain. But yeah, on the Zealot, all we used to do was complain about how our DPS was so terrible. So terrible. And then as soon as we switched off the Zealot, what, a week, 2 weeks later, they got the heal patch come out, and then the DPS on Zealots became insane. We switched at the wrong time. I kind of feel like we go Caledor now because I've got a ram. There's no, like, we're 2-star here. There's nothing we can really do here. Other than hand in some boxes and get some contribution, but yeah, not really too fussed about that. If you're meeting game at some point, I can give you some Strength Seed 200. Oh, hell yeah. I'm happy to buy some Strength Seeds off you at some point. Because although we may not be cultivating on this toon, we will still have an alt who's got cultivating. Although I'm still still not sure. I'm still not sure. I appreciate the way to be self-sufficient, as me and Darrison were discussing earlier, would be that we use butchering on the toon I play the most. But to be fair, I'd be kind of happy just to run basically cultivating an apothecary on this toon. And just be self-sufficient with potions, not self-sufficient with everything else. Because at the end of the day, as I say, once we've got, well, I'm going to say best in slot gear. Once we've got the gear we actually want to be running, fair enough, we can get more war crests. Why are you so tall?
My greetings to you.
Why is there an NPC called Dragonlord stood here? Is he always there? Of course, you wouldn't jump me in a 1v1. We're gonna pot this. This guy deals absurd damage. We should be heavy blowing. He's also potted. I'm glad this guy healed me. After the fact. What was I saying? Yeah, once we've got best in slot gear and the gear we actually want, and we've got full tallies in it, fair enough, we're spending gold to put tallies in it, but once we've got all tallies in it, we're not really spending gold anymore. The only thing we're going to be spending gold on is consumables, which absolutely, we could be self-sufficient, have alts, do all that sort of jumbo mumbo. Oh my god, a zealot again, great. Oh, it's these two clowns who don't like going anywhere on their own. Oh, he's too far away to get that. There we go. Good, I was about to do the same thing. He parried my my dodge. We should have just knocked him off. We didn't need to rush into that. We'll kill you at least. How is that zealot still hitting me? Oh, because he's over there. That's annoying. Not to mention Squiggy as well. Alright. If I were you, you'd go scavenger. Just when you do some PvE, you get a good amount of epic fragments you can make into gold. The problem is we don't ever do PvE. I mean, obviously, thinking now, we should have started with PvE professions. But we're only going to do 2 more Bastion Stair runs, and then we never have to do PvE ever again. Because this will get us all the gear. And it's not very often we find ourselves doing PvE. Now, if I had more free time, we probably would be grinding for hours and hours and hours off stream. But the only time I sort of play this game is when we have the stream. So, yeah, I don't really have the free time to be doing all the alt stuff. And as I'm thinking about the whole, like, getting an alt and getting cultivation, again, I don't spend enough time at the PC these days. Because I would be able to, technically, do you know what I mean, if I was, I don't know, doing something like working on the PC, or doing work whilst I'm on the PC, I mean, just having an alt in the background, and I alt tab, click these buttons, tab out, and then tab back in, do the seeds, tab out, tab in, tab out, tab in. I mean, as I said earlier, example, 24 hours would be able to max cultivating. Maybe not 24 hours, but just using that as the example, as I say. And then we'd have the alt with the cultivating. That would basically give us everything we'd need. We'll wave at you, fella. And then we'll just leave him to do this, I guess, for a sec. And then we'll take it back off him when he's done. But yeah, then obviously once we've got cultivating like max on an alt, big stretch, what would we do? we'd be able to craft level 200 seeds, or sorry, use 200 seeds, turn them into stuff, but again, we don't really play alts, we don't really do a lot, other than this Ironbreaker currently, so it kind of makes sense that whatever we're currently grinding for, we do on this Ironbreaker. Again, we would do this Gumbad run, if it weren't for the fact that we are currently locked out. 49 minutes. Which is roughly, give or take, when it's like half an hour after that we end the stream, so we're not going to be able to do a Gumbad run today. We're going to wait for one box first, and then we're going to grab this back. They don't have 2 BOs, we're not going to wait for one box, we're just going to grab it straight away. But yeah, as I say, being self-sufficient, being able to make my own talisman, being able to make my own linnies, everything, it makes a lot of sense. We see you. Can we sigh? We can clap. We'll just clap instead of sighing. Did we hit that? Not sure. Immediately knock me down is interesting. We'll go straight into parry. We're going to dice this guy immediately, I think. We'll have this up ready, because we're probably going to have to part. We will part. We're also going to M1 immediately here. Did you part? 39%? Oh yeah, you parted. Okay, we're dead to this guy. I'd say good fight, but witch elves are just, yeah. Don't know how to fight witch elves. Okay. We do have a piece of gear. I mean, the whole having a alt with scavenging, I do think that makes sense. So, like this piece of gear, we can just send that to the scavenger. They can scavenge, they can like break it down. We could just sell the raw parts, we can vendor the raw parts, or we can then make talisman. So it makes sense to have an additional character with scavenging and talisman making. That I probably will be doing at some point. We will get involved in this witch elf, because I absolutely hate witch elves. I mean, you're just going to take us to the other witch elf, so that's fine by me. That AM chasing, that AM is chasing. But as I say, yeah, without doing PvE, it's kind of difficult to... do we not even hit him then? How does that last? Like 6 seconds? Jesus Christ. Good one, witch elf. You must be healing somebody, so we'll hit you. Oh, it's these two guys. Alright, brilliant. We've fought these two guys today as well, multiple times. We're going to go straight into knocking this guy, straight into some AoE. Not AoE, just some flat damage. Get rid of his blessing. We're going to morale 1 him immediately. That did no damage to him apparently, that works. We should have probably oafed him. I didn't play that very well at all. Can we at least kill the doc? No. Alright. Almost. Almost. Sad times. Alright. You just speedrun Gumbad without knowing it. 9 minutes left and your tank got 4 epic armor frags from it. Damn. So how much do they like sell for? Because as I say, I was talking to everyone earlier about how to make gold. And my way would be just to run Mount Gumbad every day. But the issue comes from how much time do I have in a day? If we only play for 4 hours a day and we want to spank renown, I mean, what, the Gumbad fast like speed runs like less than an hour, right? It's like what, 48 minutes, 52 minutes, something like that. So it doesn't take a massive chunk of our stream away, but it takes a quarter of it away. We really need to do BS. I'm going to bang out this pie. We really need to do BS. We don't have much longer. And if we don't get a BS run today, that's kind of annoying. Sell for 200 gold each. I mean, that's pretty hefty amount of gold you've earned, yeah. Didn't skip anything either. That's a good run. That's a good Gumbad run. They've got all the BOs, which makes sense because we have their keep. I'm kind of hoping we can just run around and do some boxes. Oh my god, we've got the same dock and the same Magus over there. We can't fight these two. And they've both clearly spotted me. Oh, I'm stuck on a rock. Brilliant. We're trying to avoid that Magus the best way we can. Fantastic. We're going to have to flee. Which we can't flee for some reason. There we go. I don't know why that hockey didn't work. You back? Good night, dwarf. Is that because I'm going to die to these two clowns again? We managed to survive. We managed to survive. Happy days. Kind of. I mean, we're still taking damage. For now. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. I wouldn't mind so much if it was just one person. But when it's two people, I'm already aware that I cannot win a 1v2. We are not in great gear. So it kind of sucks when all we're doing is getting ourselves into 1v2s. Again, more than happy to fight people, but we don't learn anything in that situation. So we're basically just feeding people. As long as we fight people where we learn, I'm kind of happy. I don't know if we can kill this guy either. It's not looking good at the moment. I don't want to pot you. Oh. Well, that sucks. Well, that sucks. I think we would have been able to kill this person. Nice eye. Stealth classes, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous in every game I've ever played. 7%! That's only because of the witch hunter. I used to run with someone that could sell gear while I got scavenger, and because of that, you got 32, 23 weapon skill tallies in the bank. We sold the armor. Yeah, you see, that seems like a good way of doing it, doesn't it? Because otherwise, I mean, Christ, even just like doing a few public quests, you're going to get a bunch of gear drop. Well, this map's terrible. I kind of don't want to be on this map anymore. We can't seem to do anything. Because everyone's at the keep, which makes sense. There's a little posse of some people. I mean, all I wanted to do is run over here and run boxes, to be completely honest. It's just not going the way I thought it would. And we haven't seen a singular BS call out today. Other than one person who said they wanted to do a speed run earlier, that's it. Oh, and one person at the start of the stream as well. There's been 3 players for the last 3 hours, including me, that want to do BS. We're going to head towards our keep, and if we can't get to our keep or we die, we're going to bang out a Caledor, because this is boring. The only people we've run into today are the same handful of players, and they all outgear me, or they're running in packs of 2+. So this is like solo roaming was yesterday, where we don't get anything. Yeah, these 2 guys again, yeah. Can we bounce on these 2? Probably not. Yeah, alright, so Caledor's done with. So annoying. So annoying. Okay. I kind of feel like at this point we just go troll country and we have more numbers than they do. At least that way we're going to actually be able to run some boxes. Let's head up here. 3 hours of RvR and got 7 crests. Oh, wow. Is that like running around in the warband doing open world stuff, Vanguard? Because that's really low. That's kind of sucky. And am I going two-hand or sword and board? Are you going to play solo or not? This is the same shaman we've run up to against. Amazing. I mean, I don't know why he's still going to let me get close to him. He's going to knock us back, and that's fine if he does. He slowed me, that's alright. We're going to knock him down here. He still had me selected, so I figured that would work. I'm going to taunt that. We're going to go straight into the 900 damage route. Only reason why we killed him is because we had help. He would have killed me otherwise. Yeah, so with two-hander or sword and board, this guy again. This is the AM. Anybody playing a DPS AM that is laughing at people should stop playing the game, because you've seriously got a mental health problem. Again, in a 1v2 and you're the person laughing at the one player. I guess that means that this dude feels super big about himself, right? Oh my god, we demolished a goblin! Oh my god, I'm so good! Crazy, so toxic. Super toxic, this player. Anyway, yeah, the one-handed, or sorry, sword and board or two-hander. I think, honestly, if we're going to play warband stuff, I'm happy to play sword and board. And I'm kind of happy to be in sentinel gear. It doesn't really bother me that much. I feel like for like tanking dungeons, tanking PvE, doing warband stuff, doing keeps, doing fortresses as a tank, this is fine. But obviously we'd switch out the Gumbad, Ruby, the Gen. We'd switch out the Cloak for Ravix, and we'd go sword and board. Absolutely fine, doesn't bother me at all. I enjoy it to an extent. But I think everything else we're going two-hander. Is that the Marauder and Zealot come back here? So if anything, these two are. I'm gonna say it. These two are stream sniping. I mean, we can try and grab this box, but we're gonna get killed. Maybe we're not gonna get killed unless they're flanking. They could be flanking. But that to me is interesting that we've come here and they've also come here. Just the renown build you want. Yeah, we've got a couple of little bits and pieces, a little bit of information for when we level up with the renown builds. You once got a warning in game from Corpse jumping a GM. You're stuck in a branch trying to get free. Wait, you got a warning because you were stuck? That's a bit strange. Marauder and Zealot are still kicking around here. Fun times. Can't do a lot. You gotta go. No problem at all, Darson. Appreciate the info today with the crafts. Wait, where's this flag just gone? Isn't there meant to be a flag there? Oh, corpse jumping's basically teabagging. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm with you now. Sorry, I didn't understand what you meant by corpse jumping, but that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. When you've killed someone, corpse jumping. But you got a warning from a GM for doing it, even though you were stuck in a branch trying to get free. That's funny. It was very funny. I mean, this guy's not going to be rushing us without his Zealot, without his pocket healer, so that's kind of stupid. It is what it is, I guess. Marauder's already died, that's good. We might as well throw stuff at this Zealot. We're a little bit off morale. Oh, we just got our morale as he disabled me. That's fine though, because we'll be able to, well, in like 70 seconds, we'll be able to mount up. In the time it takes us to get to him, his Marauder's going to be back, so there's no point doing that. We'll go back to flag. Also got sent to the moon from DCing in a fight with a streamer because he fought Alt F4. Wait, but Alt F4 doesn't disconnect you instantly, surely? It's going to leave you in the game world for a certain amount of time, right? Like every other game does. If you drop connection, it's not like you just instantly drop connection. Because if that's something that can happen in this game, that's massively exploitable. No, as in, you don't stay in game if you Alt F4? At least back then it didn't. Interesting. We do have 2 BOs. We are waiting for a BO here. Box, sorry. There it is. Alright, we'll try BS again. I mean, I understand why there's no groups of BS. It's a terrible dungeon. Why does the flag keep despawning? That's so strange. Maybe the client needs a reboot. Throwing the Lord now in Caledor. I guess I kind of feel like we do a bit of roaming, but I'm fully aware that we're probably going to run into that same Zealot and Marauder. Although we may not. We may not. Level 20 Marauder. We don't need to kill a level 20 Marauder. I mean, if he wants to fight me, he can absolutely fight me, but we don't really need to go killing a level 20. Oh, alright, he's actually fighting me. Okay, we didn't really realise what was going on then. Oh, really? This guy's going to get involved? He's level 20. In my box. Is he going to laugh at him? You're not going to laugh? I guess you're not going to laugh. Okay. Here, looking for group BS. Ooh, I mean, is this where I invite people and start building the group? Can't really be bothered to build a group. We're going to head far east. Yeah. We'll have a quick roam on this map real fast. I think we've grouped with this dude as well before, to be fair. We're really close to 70 as well, 70 renown. The problem is here that we don't have the full Bloodlord set, so we're still missing the Ward. So we can't even buy Warlord stuff, even if we wanted to. Because we're missing 3 pieces, which we will get in one more BS run. I mean, Christ, maybe for the rest of the stream, all we do is RvR. And then perhaps in prime time later, if I have the opportunity to get back in game, do a quick BS run. Maybe, I don't know. I would kind of like to get it done with. Well, as a player then. But again, we're pretty close to 70. Not to mention that if we ding 70 and then we get the Bloodlord set, it's still fine. I mean, we need to be technically, what, 73, I think? 70 for the cloak, 71 for the boots, and 73 for the body, I think, is the 3 pieces we're getting for Warlord. So we still have time to do all that, even if we don't get the the Bloodlord stuff immediately. I'm just the kind of person who likes having like the next set of gear readily like bought and ready to go into the second we ding the requirements for it. But yeah, that's fine. It's fine. We probably won't win a box for Caledor because I don't think we actually did a lot there. I don't even know if we handed any boxes, to be fair, in Caledor. Maybe 1 box, maybe 2 boxes, if that. Alright, let's grab this. Oh, doesn't Caledor turn into a fortress fight? Maybe we do need to be in Caledor. Let's hand this box in. Let's go back to Caledor. Ugh, Caledor. And that will give us a bunch of war crests as well, and some gold, right? Because we do, what's it called? Overcoming Madness? No, it's capturing them all, but it's the same thing, isn't it? 50 silver and 50 crests. There is 100 plus players, so we may not get the reservation. We may not. We also don't kind of want to be sat in war camp either for that, do we? Because I think if you're sat in war camp, you're not always given the reservation. Ooh, we have 4 seeds. I mean, just noticed. We've had that for ages, haven't we? Shows how much I pay attention to the actual seed thing. Gotta be fast. We do absolutely have to be fast. Although, if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. we didn't do anything in Caledor, I'm pretty sure, so... 66%, and then they have to lock the zone down, so I think that's kind of okay. What we'll do here is, we'll take a quick 2-minute break, we'll grab a quick coffee as we go into Caledor, and I will be right back. Cheers, everyone! And we back! Caledor's just been captured. We have a quest? Oh, capture a keep. Lol. As if we got capture a keep when we're just sat in the war camp doing nothing. Just because we're in the zone. That shouldn't work that way. That's a weird quest, that is. Just gives it to everyone in the zone, just because you've got the quest and someone else has captured the keep. That's kind of bizarre to me. Okay, and then we'll head to barracks, I guess. Now I know that's how that quest works, though. It's free gold, as in, it's free, not the number 3. Stream of benefits. Yeah, now we need to just pick the capture a keep quest and go to every zone whenever there's a keep being captured and just solo roam. Now we know that's how that works. That's ridiculous. They should change that. They should only put that quest in if you're in like the vicinity of the keep, or you've hit the Lord. I guess maybe it's because we've handed a box in, so technically we have contribution for the zone, and therefore because we have contribution for the zone, it's ticked up that way. Not sure. Not sure. Well, we'll grab this. This will be the 3rd BO, unless we get this taken. It is being taken. We're just going to sit pretty on this BO and turn in boxes to the keep, get some more contribution whilst we are here. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Oh, I just breathed into the mic. That was a nice noise in my ear. Apologies if everyone else heard that. Let's just move that a little bit. Do we have 2 in Caledor? Oh, we got like 4 now. Okay, we're taking them. We will have 4. And then if I'm reserved for the keep, that'll be hilarious. That will be streamer benefits. And if that is the case, we'll respec Sword and Board, we'll join a warband, and we'll do some actual warband play for a change. Oh, it's been a while. I love that everyone's just like, yeah, we've got the zone. Everyone of the Destro must be in the fort. Let's just go to the fortress. I don't think we'll have time to hand this box in either. And if we don't get the reservation for the fort, we'll head to the fort just in case. We'll chill for 5 minutes. We'll see if we can then get in. Ah, we got a reservation. Okay, we're getting 2,000 something renown. It's not the most amount of renown. And I doubt very much we're going to get 50,000 to ding us 70. So we'll do the fortress. We'll ping around a bit more, and then we'll hopefully ding 70 before the end of the stream. That's the plan. Did I miss any BS? Dungeon groups. I don't think we did. Healer, that's the same healer from before. So there's just a healer looking currently. Let's respec. Whilst we're respecing, we'll switch the cloak. We'll switch the accessory. We'll go one hand. Why can't we just right click and equip the one hand? Why doesn't that replace the two hand? Ridiculous. Can we do it that way? We can do it that way. Okay. And then we'll speak to you. I don't know if we need to save the two-hander, so we will save the two-hander. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't even know if we've saved this correctly. Oh, and also, I've realised since getting... Why is Oathstone on the action bar twice? Has that always been like that? That shouldn't be there. Because we should have Shield of Reprisal there, right? That should go there. Yeah, that's correct. We'll save that. We'll save that. What's our renown? We've got 4 in Defender, 2 in Death Defender, 3 in Futile Strikes, and then we've just got some random points. Yeah, 3 in Reflexes, 2 in Vigor, because if we get one more level, then we can do, I believe, 4 in Defender, 4 in Death Defender, or sorry, Reflexes, and then 3 in Futile Strikes, but we're 1 point off. At this time, there should be less than 160 people in the zone. You'll get instant reservation. Oh, good to know. Okay. Definitely streaming benefits. Alright. And then, do we have an open warband? Or do we just make our own warband? I mean, how many tanks do they have? They've got 4 tanks. We probably join that one. Oh, we can't join that one. Everyone's beat us to it. Alright. Alright, let's just join anything. Alright. And now we get instant frame rate issues because we've joined a warband. It could also be that there's a bunch of people on screen. We'll definitely, absolutely run into FPS issues when we're in the fort. And we will have some, yeah, FPS dips. Because that's how it works. Which is okay. We got a leader. We don't need a leader. Well, we do. We'll follow you. We won't follow him, sorry. We'll mark him. Where's he gone? He's there. He's marked. And we can absolutely... It's not overcoming madness. So it is repelling the invasion. Foul landing. We'll share it. Where's the rest of our party? One person hasn't got it. Alright, I think everyone in our party has it. Okay, cool. Every full screen. If you don't, my game caps at 60 FPS and feels really bad with 270 Hz screen. The issue is we are running in window mode, but we'll do it now because it shouldn't break anything. In window mode, I can Alt Tab. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's golden. If we use full screen, I hope this doesn't break anything. And we Alt Tab, it does this to the window. So I mean, I don't want to look at that. And I'm sure you don't. So we don't run full screen. That's some 240p. Yeah, I don't know why it does that either. I mean, I guess it goes to my native resolution or something, and like widescreen, or whatever it's called. But also, as we've seen today, we've been playing for just over 3 hours, and we have not had any real 24p. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that either, to be fair. It doesn't bother me that much. But yeah, we don't have FPS issues if we're not in warbands. It's only when we're in warbands and we're surrounded by, you know what I mean, like 300 players, then it starts to tank. And I've also noticed as well, I've tested this a few times now off stream, that we can do this off stream without OBS running and we get no FPS dips. Not to mention, I think I've mentioned before, Vanguard, to you or other people, that every other streamer I've watched who does warband stuff, streaming it, has the exact same issue, where eventually we just need to reboot the client and it fixes it, which is fine. It's a-okay. And to be fair, I don't alt-tab that very often, really, if we're streaming. It's just occasionally, if we go against one person in a 1v1 who demolishes us, I will look at their armory, we'll bring it on stream, we'll have a look. Same thing as I did earlier when someone recommended a build. Yeah, we'll have a look on stream together, we'll do that. But generally speaking, I don't really alt-tab that much. But yeah, I don't know why it does that either. It goes to Smellmaster 24p. If anything, I would have thought it would have just black screened the stream, because we're only doing we're doing game capture as opposed to window capture. Just in case I dox myself. It happens. Yeah, it's not the worst. It just gets a bit choppy when we go to fortress fights and we have massive warbands. In fact, you can see it has caused an issue with the UI, because the yardage or the feet for players in the enemy unit frames is now a lot bigger than it was before. I mean, a quick reload of the UI will fix that, I'm guessing, but we will run away to do that because we might crash. So we're just going to head up here in this little corner. We'll do a quick reload. I hope we don't crash. We joined a different warband, it's fine. And now, already, I mean, for me, I don't know what it's like for you guys watching. I mean, it looks pretty good on OBS. But for me already, because we've just disconnected and reconnected, the frame rate's perfect again. We are also nowhere near hundreds of players, so again, when we approach the fortress, it may be a different matter. But this seems fine again. Which is weird, because we haven't closed the client, we haven't deleted cache, all we've done is just relogged and it's fixed the FPS issue, so I don't know. I don't know how the game like reads and writes files, to be fair. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Occasionally it gets a bit choppy, but overall, not looking too bad. And what have we got? 127 versus 100. So this should be like a really fun fortress fight. Who's the leader of this warband? This guy. Don't know why my unit frames do that occasionally as well, and the little green leader icon just disappears and doesn't work. What party am I in? Party 2. Are you being guarded? You don't look like you're being guarded. Again, sometimes when we do warbands, we can see who's guarding who, and other times, like now, we can't see who's guarding who. Don't know why that's a thing. We still haven't fixed it. Again, if I had more free time, I would be fixing it, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Story of my life. Well, we'll guard the white line. Oh, he's there. We'll also oath him. And we are going to sit pretty on this chap the whole fortress fight until we get to the front door, I guess. Until we start to barge in. We're still getting a small amount of renown here and there as well, so we're getting 4,000 renown since the fortress started, give or take, maybe 3.5k. I'm sure we were on 202. Should have given crit before parry, we'll do it now. Just in case he gets into a fight. They're jumping down. We want to stick with the white line. He's been pulled. We'll give him parry. We should give him a shield. We should also oathstone ourselves. We just want to frontline this at the moment. A little bit choppy again. We want to grab anybody we can here. You'll do. No, you won't. Oh, we just missed that guy. We tried to punt him. You feel that this client is very unstable compared to the old one. So many crashes. Crashes? I don't think... Oh, touch wood. Where's some wood? I don't think that we've crashed very often recently, to be fair. We used to crash all the time. Especially if we delete the cache folder. If we logged in before the stream, we did our like little 10-minute prep before the stream, 15-minute before the stream. Little prep. It'll be fine. We could fly everywhere. We could turn in quests. We could do everything we needed to do. And then we'd delete cache. We'd close client. We'd reopen client. We'd get back in game. And the first fast travel we used, or travel, flight path, whatever you want to call it, instant crash. And then we'd probably crash 2 more times before the game like settled, and then we'd be fine. But recently, we've not had much of a problem with crashes. If I'm being honest, it used to crash a lot more for me. Like 2 months ago. And I don't know what they've done to the client. Occasionally a patch drops that makes it worse. And I feel like we see that clear as day. And then other times what they've done to the client, or what they've done to the client, it kind of fixes things. It kind of makes it good. But we definitely notice it flip-flop from time to time. But at the moment, as I say, personally for me and the system we're using, or I'm using, whatever, seems to be spot on at the moment. It's just the FPS dips that we get. And for the longest of times, I thought there must be a memory leak in the game. But nowadays, I don't know. Because I would have thought a memory leak, even closing and reopening the game, would still be there. Like without deleting the cache, without closing the actual client and then reopening the client. So I mean, I do understand that because it's an old game and an old client, etc. It does only use 1 core. And there's also some fiddly thing apparently that you shouldn't have it installed to the same drive that your actual like operating system is installed to. So if you've got a C drive with the Windows installation on, you don't want to put this game in the C drive or something, because that can also cause some problems apparently. I don't know how true that is, but I have heard that. We in. Let's hope Destro do not go top floor. 107 defenders versus 142. This should be a really good fortress fight. And we haven't done a fortress fight in a while. Are we straight in? Oh, I thought we were straight in, then I thought that was the door. Oh, hells yeah, they're defending. That's what we want to see. There doesn't seem to be a lot of players, though, on the right and left sides. We should be fine to stand just here. We have, what, like, I don't know, 10 people on the right? 10 people on the left, and everyone else is staircase. So we're just going to sit pretty until we're told to use Morale 4 and rush in. Oh, we should have probably switched our Morale 1 around. Oh, tactics. Oh no, we've got no tactics. This game, I don't know why I forget every time I respec. For some reason I just... Of course it's going to save my tactics. Nope. Every single goddamn time. What are we doing? We're tank. What do we even have when we tank? We want season vet. This is fantastic. Having to do this in the middle of a fortress fight. We want shield mastery. We don't need that. We don't need that really. We don't need that. We also don't really need that. We've got shield mastery. We've got season vet. We want riposte. And then what's our armor currently? 76%. I guess we could grab an armor. You know what? We'll go sweet revenge. Yeah, that works. Alright. Let's get that morale back up. We are so slow. We're so late to the party getting our morale. And I need to also use War Builder for this when we respec, so it saves tactics and stuff. We're very new to having this as an add-on, so it is what it is. We do make mistakes, of course. And I kind of feel like we want to be here. So if we do get pulled, we shouldn't be able to get pulled. That's a good pull. Oh yeah, we're not going to have time for Morale 4 for this. We might have to Morale 3. What have we got for Morale 2? Shield wall. Our Morale 3 should be the shout that reduces damage. It is. So I guess when we push in, if we don't have a Morale 4, we'll M3 instead. With a great pull. Do we have anyone on post? Still no warband at post. Oh no, we have no post. I mean, I don't know if it's necessary though. They don't seem to have... Oh, they do actually on the left hand side. They have a lot of numbers on the left. We're just building M3. So I think we're probably going to rush into the left hand side and drop the M3. We're going? We're going. If we can, that is. We're going to M3 right in there. No, we're not. Now we are. Oh, we have to actually select a target. I didn't know that. Alright, that's fine. We can get a kind of a good look around. So many sword and boards. So many. There's the res, we'll take that. We'll start building some more morale up again. Oh, we're not guarding anyone. No, we are. Are we? No, we're not. No, I think we are actually. Yeah, we're guarding that fella. For a second I got very confused because we left the warband, didn't we? And then we joined another warband and I was like, oh no! We forgot to re-guard somebody, but we did not. Can we, like, go this side? There we go. I don't want to get pulled. That's better. Someone could really do a resin that white lion. Somebody needs that contribution. How are we looking on this? Like 5th or so? That's not bad. Go in, go in. I mean, I guess everyone's used their morale, so it kind of makes sense, maybe. I would have thought we need to build more morale before we do that. And there is not enough for posting. Again, if we've got 142 attackers versus 106, is this really 140 people? Because it does not look like 140 people. This feels like about 60 people. So let's go posting. We're going posting. This to me does not feel like we have as many people as apparently we have. 142 people. I feel like we have half that. Unless the other half are all at posting, but apparently we have no one at post, so I don't know. Again, we've got like 20 people at post. To me at least. Maybe I can't count. And we're going to stand to the side of the stairs so we don't get pulled like that guy. Oh, we only have one 175 seed. We may have to go back to using them in a second. We've got a guy behind us. Let's hope that new seed comes through and doesn't fail. We're waiting for the call out. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought we were pushing in like 3 seconds, but we're not. I mean, these guys are brave. You've got to be in Sov gear, right? Fighting in Sov, yeah, okay. Can't wait to get myself some Sov gear. Then we be jamming. We're gonna go resistance, parry. We should use that first. Hold the line. We're not quite on M4, so we're gonna have to wait for a second before we can M4. So we're gonna let some other people go before me. There we go, we're in. We really don't want to die before M4 pops off. We are now going to M4 here. That should give us a chunk of defense. I don't know where our defense target's gone. Oh, it's on the right side. Trying to defend people best we can. I think this is the push though. Yeah, this looks good to me. This looks pretty tasty. Alright, they've probably got more people upstairs and on top floor. That's a good push. I feel like as well that because we had a delayed M4, I feel like that actually played into our benefit. Alright, they've got no one on top floor. The steeps. Yeah, we can get flag out, right? Unless we keep getting hit. Oh, we're forever going to keep getting hit, right? Because we're guarding. We guard someone else real fast. Oh, we've oafed him, not guarded. There we go. Oh my god, everyone's in combat permanently. 2%. 2%. Perfect. How much renown are we in for that? Or do we have to wait for it to lock? Oh, we wait for it to lock, don't we? That's right. So we'll keep flag out for another few minutes. We don't care about farming kills. Alright. We'll give it a second. And I'm hoping this dings us 70. I don't think we're going to get, what, 40k? 35k? We might do. We might do. Right now you're just getting set up for your 6-year celebration. Oh, hells yeah. Congratulations on the 6 years, dude. That's crazy. And how's the action this morning? It's not been too bad. It's been more... It's been more order than Destro, I think. But this is the first bit of warband play we've been doing just for this fortress fight. We've mainly been running around, trying to understand, trying to learn how to solo roam with a two-hander. Shouldn't this like have... shouldn't we have won this by now? No idea. I guess we have to wait like another 2 minutes or something. And yeah, it's not been too bad. We've been getting smashed though, to be honest. I find it very difficult to solo roam. Especially when there's, multiple groups of like 2+ players roaming as well. And witch elves that just smash me. I find that kind of difficult. We are currently still in, however. We are still in Sentinel gear. We've grabbed the... oh, actually, my gear choice is a bit all over the place now because we're sword and board again for the fortress. But we have been using the Bloodlord main weapon now. And a couple of like parry bits, like the Gumbad Ruby, Beastlord Cloak. But otherwise, yeah, full scent gear. We need one more run to get all the pieces except the cloak from Bastion Stair for the Bloodlord. Is this still not ticked over? Doesn't this normally tick over really quickly? I don't actually know what's going on. But yeah, one more run for Bloodlord to get all the quests done, to get all the gear, and then we need a second, another run after that, just to grab the influence reward for the cloak. So we are almost there in terms of, you got a 17k tick when we kill the Lord. Oh, I must have missed it. Yeah, I probably missed it. What are we on? I mean, it's not even rolled the loot though, right? Does it not give us a huge tick when it rolls the loot? Because then, like, the zone's being completed. Unless my UI is just broke and it has rolled the loot and I've just been not paying attention. I have no idea. Not sure at all. We'll bang out of this anyway. I mean, that kind of would make sense. That we've gained... Oh no, because we looked before the Lord died. I have no idea what's going on. As I say, normally I thought that that would have ticked over and the loot would have been rolled by now. Yep, no clue at all. That's fine. Where are we going? Troll Country? It looks like we're going Troll Country. We're not too fussed about going Troll Country, but we will. Oh wait, we want to respec first, don't we? We'll respec first while we're here. Makes sense. But the action today, yes, it's been pretty good. It's not been too bad. There's been enough things going on, I guess. Enough of a player base, which is nice. And it hasn't felt massively one-sided. I think the start of the... oh, these have all disappeared because the event's done, isn't it? Or the area's done. Loot from fort, never seen it before. Yeah, it rolls a box, doesn't it? I guess here, we're going to have to go back to town to respec. Or we can just go keep in Troll Country. Let's do that. Let's just go to the keep in Troll Country. Although I can never remember if it's a renowned trainer or a career trainer. We'll book a binding, that's fine. Yeah, we book a binding. Although it is 10 to, so we may just chill out for 5 minutes. Well, 10 minutes, give or take. Yeah, my memory, I mean, again, it's been like 2 days, so we shouldn't be in this situation, but I remember you kill a fort guy, and then like a minute later, it rolls the loot. But that time, no loot rolled, no nothing happened. Not sure. Yeah, we can also increase the volume again now. I mean, we'll take that from Dragonwake. We don't have the loot roll yet from the fort. We take the crests. Happy days. We sell all this. We mail this to our alt when we make one. Took back your streamer benefits. Oh my god, the frame rate. You don't always get a loot roll. Oh, no, yeah, I'm aware that like sometimes you don't do enough contributions, so you don't win anything in the fort. But it should still show you that, like, the loot roll, right? I honestly think that's the first time we've done a fortress and we've not seen the loot roll. Because I've definitely been there and not won anything many a times. But yeah, that to me was yeah, that was a bit strange. I was expecting the loot roll to happen. No idea. Absolutely no idea. I know the game has been having some hiccups here and there recently. Mastery switch. Let's save that. We'll save that. We'll load that. And I've got 2 of these in each because occasionally I click save when I should be clicking load and then, oh, I have to redo everything. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, there we go.
On your way.
Yeah, sound. Okay. We'll bang on that. Bang on that. We'll go back to Bloodlord. Alright, sound. We can sell some stuff. We can vendor that, as I say. Not vendor, send that over to an alt. And then I have to work out what I want to do in terms of the crafting stuff. Because I'm starting to lean towards thinking that, yeah, we should probably grab Butcher on this tune. Make an alt with Scavenging and Talisman making. Make another alt with Cultivating. And then we can basically grind some PvE with this dude to make gold. We can then, you know what I mean, send mats across, make tallies, do all that juiciness. But then the other part of my brain, I kind of feel like we just stay cultivating an alchemy, and we just buy potions. We just make potions. I think that's the play as well. I don't know. That's something I'll have to look into. But yeah, we didn't see a single run today for Bastion Stair, which kind of sucks. So as I say, I'll try my hardest to make some free time later, and then we'll do that off stream. To be fair, we'll do a quick Bastion Stair run if possible. That should then get us the rest of the gear. We have a small chunk of gold, so that will also allow us to buy some tallies to get the Bloodlord full strength build up on the agenda. And then hopefully on Wednesday, as Tuesday we don't stream, on Wednesday we'll probably do another Bastion Stair run, grab the cloak, and then that'll do us for that. We are really close to 70, and at 70 we'll see about changing. Actually, I mean, I'll do this in a second. Yeah, I was about to say, we'll see about grabbing that cloak, and then working out if the buff works. Yeah. 2 things. The first thing is I'll do the little outro, and then we'll look at doing some more bits in terms of just testing something real quick. So that is going to wrap us up for today's stream.